Brooklyn, home of the cutthroats, notorious. Y'all know how the rest go sleep.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to PWA. This is Black Label. This is Lock, Stock and Two Sweet Barrels. We are live at the Parramatta RSL. My name is Andrew Rose from the Weekend Legends. With me, my co-host, Chris Gale. Chris Gale, how are you, sir?
Andrew Rose, I am well. I'm excited. It's so good to be with you at the inaugural Black Label. What is Black Label PWA, I hear you ask? It's bad language, extreme violence, adult themes and content. It's just like the Australian Parliament. It's for adults, not kids, Rose. I think you should leave.
And also, there's also attitudes here in this ring that are already being shown by the great Matty Wahlberg. A kick there by Jude the Dude London. We have the Velocities here facing off against the Babes. Matty Wahlberg, an interesting character, Chris. A lot of talk on this man, but not always the bravery you want to see out of a professional wrestler.
People say brash, arrogant, cocky. It's exactly what I want to see out of a professional wrestler.
It's Matty Wahlberg and Jude the Dude London. I'm loving this tag team of the Velocities. They have such a future ahead of them. Two high flyers here. Cross body block there from Matty Wahlberg. You're not going to win the strength battle against Matty there, Jude.
The Velocities announced at a combined weight of 135 kilograms. That's my solo weight, Rose. So they're pocket rockets, but there's a lot of action already in this early stages of this bout here at the Parramatta RSL. Big crowd in tonight.
Big crowd. Big Parramatta crowd. The Babes recently humiliated by Mr. Juicy from the Bullet Club, who we will see later on in this show at the recent event, released the Quackenbush. So they have a bigger chip on their shoulder than they'd say they normally would have, Chris. The Babes with a bit to prove here tonight.
I think I went to a wedding where they released the Quackenbush. Those big dessert profiterole things.
No,
is that
Chris,
right?
that's a Crockenbush.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't you watch MasterChef? Here comes Paris De Silva here, locking up with the very talented Carter Deems. So much future of Australian wrestling in this ring at once already. And it's only the first match here of the first ever PWA Black Label.
Deems really giving it there to De Silva. And De Silva doesn't seem impressed, Rose. He seems a little disdainful about it, but Carter Deems, good-looking man, like his mate Matty Wahlberg. These Babes, blonde and blue eyes, good-looking men, fantastic wrestlers, and De Silva takes umbrage there.
It's a great point, Chris. Their name, the Babes, does actually stand for the Blonde and Blue-Eyed Squad. So you got to be blonde, you got to be blue-eyed, and you got to have an attitude on you.
Can you talk me through Velocity? What does that stand for?
Well, look, it represents their high-flying teamwork here, which you can see from De Silva and London there with a double kick to the head of Carter Deems. This Parramatta crowd warms up because they know what's coming. These high flyers are going to fly Paris De Silva over the top into the Parramatta crowd.
He almost ended up in the Parramatta River there. I don't know if you noticed Wahlberg tending to Deems' injuries before. Wahlberg's fully qualified St. John's ambulance. Did his course.
And also sneaky here, coming up from behind, taking out Jude London when he wasn't ready.
Two count there from referee Foz. Top quality refereeing all night here at PWA Black Label. It's pretty steamy out there, Rose. A hot summer's night. And hot action here in the ring.
Nothing like some professional wrestling in the hot days of January here, Chris. Wow, look at that whip to the corner there by Matty Wahlberg. What a star he is. But what an attitude. I mean, I can relate in some ways to the brash arrogance that Matty Wahlberg shows.
I'm a little starstruck by Wahlberg, Rose. He looks like my kind of guy.
Oh, yeah?
I reckon you and he and I could go out for the beer and Deems would join us. It'd be good fun.
You think? That'd be fun. He does look like a bit of a sports fan. Apparently he is tonight, for the first time ever in the interval, putting on the line his new beer pong crown in a beer pong competition. Double boots there by the Babes, taking control here. Jude the Dude London in a bit of trouble. Needs to find his way to the corner. Here's a pin. 2 count. Kick out by Jude the Dude London. He needs to get to the corner here to get some help from Paris, but smartly Carter Deems cutting off the ring there, keeping him back in his corner. I think he just called someone in the crowd Seamus.
Yeah. A few choice words for the crowd there.
Carter Deems obviously sees some real talent in this crowd tonight and wants to call them out. Taking back in Matty Wahlberg, going to work on the midsection. Almost taunting him with those punches, Chris. And that, look at that. That's out of line. Matty Wahlberg taking out Paris de Silva, not even the legal man.
That somersault was almost superfluous, wasn't it?
Well, I got him caught with an elbow right in the face. Jude the Dude London trying to get some energy here to fight back and get to his corner to tag Paris de Silva. So close. Wahlberg dropping him across the top rope, but once again the Babes take control.
My concern, Rose, here, I haven't seen much of these velocities, but it seems like one of them gets isolated a little bit too easily from his teammate. And, you know, the larger men go to work, and Jude the Dude London here.
Pinfall, kick out on 2.
Come on, is De Silva legal there? Of course he's not.
No, he's not.
Gets him out of there. Well done, good refereeing.
Chris, he's trying to help his teammate. The Babes have been doing it all match. You can't turn around and get angry at De Silva for trying to help his teammate. But you are right. This is something the Velocities are going to have to work on, is keeping closer together as a team. 2 high flyers like this, you get caught out, and this is the result. The Babes capitalising and punishing Jude the Dude London right here.
I love how Wahlberg's directing traffic. It's like he's building the M5 extension himself.
Carter Deems just wearing down Jude the Dude London here.
Well, he's exhausted, Rose. This is the thing. I mean, De Silva can stamp all he likes, but these guys have got to improve their teamwork. He's looking for the crowd to help. Well, I tell you what, De Silva, the crowd doesn't wrestle. You do. Do something.
Do not deny the power of a crowd behind you, Chris. It's how I've lived my entire life. But Carter Deems has shut down that...
Here comes Wahlberg.
A big threat here, Wahlberg. Someone you don't want to be on the ground and him standing over you.
Look at the contained fury that Wahlberg delivers, Rose. I mean, he's a master of the craft.
Kick to the back there. Like, Jude the Dude London tagging in Carter Deems, but he's got himself some space. If London can get a tag here. Oh, once again, so close, but so far away. Can he get the tag? Carter Deems ducks under the swinging leg. Underneath Carter Deems, he's flipped him over. Double stop on the chest. This is Jude's chance here, Chris. Can he get to the corner to tag in Paris de Silva? Wahlberg to his feet. He's not the legal man.
Oh,
there's the tag. Here comes Paris de Silva. Double kick, springboard double kick, kip up, straight into it. Clothesline, double clotheslines for Matty Wahlberg here. Paris de Silva chomping at the bit to get involved here. Beautiful. What a start.
No. Again, De Silva got too involved with his clearing of Wahlberg, and Deems has just come back with interest.
It's the numbers game, Chris.
Oh! My
Spinning into a DVD. Here's the pin.
No, well, 2 count, Rose. 2 count. 2 count. De Silva confused, perplexed. Amazed that he didn't get it there. Beautiful aerial work. Deems is stunned. He's got him by the wedge haircut.
And now the momentum's in the way of the Velocities. Oh, Matty Wahlberg.
I think Wahlberg sneezed on him, Rose. I just caught a cold in January. How's that possible?
He spilled some of that booze out of his red beer pong cup there, Chris. That is bad stuff. Jude the Dude London could be blinded here. De Silva's all alone. Carter Deems getting some help from Wahlberg.
Oh, getting leverage there. Got the pin.
The dirty pin, and the Babes win. De Silva was robbed, Chris. You like these guys? Really?
Rose, I'm telling you, all wrestlers can wear safety goggles if they choose. London passed up. Wahlberg sneezed inadvertently. just take your risks.
That wasn't a sneeze, Chris Gale. He spat booze from the cup he's holding right there.
That's just a celebration drink now. Right now he's pouring himself a drink because there was nothing in there before.
No, you're being silly, Chris. I know what I saw.
You might notice we're in the arena, the prefix, Jimmy Townsend and Billy Preston. A little worse for wear. What's this noise? It is, of course, the Babes. Mr. Wahlberg, Carter Deems, joined by Harley Wonderland. What a magnificent sight. What a great way to start it. And already Mr. Wahlberg looking with disdain at the drunk prefect. What a disgrace. Security's been called in. Quite right, these underage children, they've got to understand this as adults. This is Black Label. It's over 18. No place for the underage here at Black Label tonight. There is a human beer pong cup who has come to life. I am without speech. What a magnificent conceptual presentation by the Babes. They are rewriting professional wrestling in front of your very ears and eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we're home. Mr. Wahlberg is in the ring. Harley joining him. Carter Deems prowling around the outside, about to join in the fun. It's something I feel professional wrestling needs more of. Cheerleaders! And human beer pong cups. What a menagerie, what a display. This is going to be one for the ages, ladies and gentlemen. Friday night for the Babes. Coliseum semi-finals. It's all in front of us here at PWA at Max Watts. Man is conquering Davidson.
Prove you unaware. I've seen the way things operate around here. And I know that unless you're in a group, you're getting left behind. So say goodbye to Concrete Davidson and say hello to Concrete Davidson.
Referee Nick emerges with what every member of the Babes needs, and that is a blonde. Concrete Davidson has arrived. Surely this can't work.
No, it's yeah the Babes, not yes to the Babes.
Quite fetching though.
I've had to deal with all this stuff with Jax, for months. I told you could be the cup. I didn't say you could be the babes. You're a cup. You know what? Ollie, get rid of him. Kick him out. You're not in the babes. Get out of here. You're out.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. He will be my co-commentator tonight. I'm so thrilled to be working with this great man, this great ring announcer, the one for the ages, Diego. It's what we call a multi-threat in the industry.
Jersey, look at that. Fresh Wahlberg, 21, baby.
That's a highly priced item he's been given to Diego, a customized Wahlberg jersey.
Ali, I got you a win. So you can have one there, help him out. That's a second win. Sorry? I can't understand a word you're saying, mate. And I got him a red card. Oh, sorry, these are for the velocities.
We're about to get underway, ladies and gentlemen. Diego suitably kitted up as a babe acolyte. Here he comes, a man who has been cast aside from the Babes, had his blonde locks shamelessly cut by the Babes last time at the first round of the Coliseum here at Max White. So speaking, of course, of party boy Jax Jordan, and he means business, ladies and gentlemen. Support from the crowd. No one will question this kid's courage. They might question his wisdom, though. Jordan prowling the ring, looking for a little bit of support from the crowd. Referee Nick's got his hands full with the whole Babes entourage in there. Jax Jordan going to a den of vipers, I think. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest of the evening is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to my left, weighing in tonight 92 kilos, representing the Babes, the 21st century success story, It is the moment to my right. Weighing in tonight 71 kilos, here's Matty Wahlberg, Jax Jordan!
I tell you what, there's not as much support here for Jordan as I thought. A lot of boos ringing out there. Here comes a personal highlight for me, ladies and gentlemen. The first time I get to call with the greats, the one, the only, the blonded up Diego. Diego, welcome to the mic.
Thank you, Chris. It's a pleasure to be here tonight. You know, I tried dyeing my hair blonde once in high school. It was an absolute terrible decision. I'm never doing it again.
Well, I'd reconsider. If you get a mirror, you don't look that bad.
That's just rude.
Well, it's unhygienic, but it's what Wahlberg said. Wahlberg has gone on record and said he is the only honest person in PWA. And I, for one, am not going to argue, Diego. I'm not going to argue with that at all.
No, well, who's one to argue with? Oh, my God.
Again, Diego multitasking, having to ring the bell whilst call the action.
Mate, I'm all over it tonight, don't you worry. And you know what? Jackson's going to be all over Wahlberg right now. Oh, cuts him off with a big boot. Head scissors. Sunglasses spin out. Got him.
All right. It's a high-octane start. The pace is incredible.
Jordan's
Diego.
on fire. There's a very heated argument after what happened at our last show.
He's through the ropes already.
Straight away to the outside. And he's still punching him. See, Jax Jordan loves to party, but this rivalry here, this is personal. I know that's a cliche and whatever, but like Jax was auditioning for the Babes for so long. He feels like he's been led on.
It was like some sort of long tease.
Go for the cover. 1-2.
2 count.
Kick out.
To have your hopes dashed continuously like that, I don't think he was learning. It was the old Einstein thing, the definition of insanity. It's doing the same thing that's over and over again and getting the same result, which has been exclusion from the Babes, and this could be it for Jax Diego. He's already hurt.
Look, he's come out like a house on fire, but you know, you are against a really good wrestler like Matty Wahlberg. He's not the 21st century success story for nothing. He's smart. He's got 2 people by the ring. He even has 2 cheerleaders. Like,
well, it's a full entourage, and I think referee Nick has got to be conscious of the involvement of the entourage.
As long as he's not distracted by the cheerleaders and does his job, he'll be fine.
Flying elbow there from
the Kobe elbow.
Mr. Wahlberg.
Coming in for the cover. 1, 2.
No, 2 count again.
Kick out on the 2.
You know, I've got a deep admiration for Mr. Wahlberg, and this night has been devoted to him. It is Friday for the Babes. Yes. You're on board the bandwagon. You're there in the Wahlberg jersey.
I am. I like this. Like, I don't really rock basketball jerseys, but you know what? I'm digging this. I like green. Oh, solid chop. Thundering through the crowd.
Do you see anything in the fact that Jax Jordan has gone back to his natural dark hair after the blonding?
Oh, I don't blame him after what they did to him, cutting his hair and embarrassing him in front of everyone. Like, he wants nothing but retribution now. That's all he wants. Wahlberg looks like he's just playing with him now. He's in his comfort zone. Oh, we know what's happening here. Oh, Jax was on top of it. Oh! Shin 1-9 to the midsection. Wahlberg's trapped, Chris. Oh my God!
He's
A
discombobulated.
taste of his own medicine.
Cardine's up on the ring.
He's not happy about that. The crowd loves it.
And you can see then referee already distracted the Nick. Wahlberg feeling for the solar plexus. He's winded.
That's it. Jax has had enough of the Babes. Oh wow! John goes for the cover. 1, 2.
You know what I figured, Diego? I figured Wahlberg could have pinned him there, but he wants to do more damage. You're right about this being personal.
Oh, absolutely. Like, wait, what is what? Oh no! Here we go.
No, I think Wahlberg's got to get something out of his eye there. Referee Nick looking after him.
Classic strength in numbers play.
I had no issue with that. That was fine.
Oh come on, that was not fine.
Mate, you want your referees to be able. You want your competitors to be able to see.
That is a 3-on-1 assault, Chris.
You want your referees to assist them in seeing. Real buzz around this crowd. It's a packed auditorium tonight, Diego. We're on for a big one.
Yeah, I don't see a seat missing except for that guy who just had to stand up. Oh no, what are they doing? Oh, he's gonna run up. Leapfrog. Oh, leapfrog, double knees onto Jax in a chair.
Did he leverage off Wonderlander?
Yeah, he did. He did a leapfrog over him.
That's extraordinary athleticism. That's great cooperation. That's teamwork.
That's
what
teamwork.
the Babes are about.
Yes, but it's a singles match. It's not a tag team match.
These guys are out there. If the referee's not excluding them, they're legal.
Can you see the word? It says babes. It's plural. You can't have one babe. You should know that.
Mate, in my lifetime, I'm pretty sure you can have more than one babe. But I digress. Back to the action.
The love and outpouring of emotion for you, Diego says he could add to that tonight without any trouble whatsoever.
We'll see how my luck goes.
Yeah, good
What
foxing
is
there
this?
from Wahlberg.
Oh! He caught him in a springboard flatliner. Cover 1, 2. Oh, it was so close.
Incredible courage there from Jax Jordan. Kicked out of that move.
What timing. These two know each other so well. They've got counters for their counters.
I can't read this crowd, Diego. There was a lot of boos when Jax was introduced by you, and now they're calling for him.
Look, that's just a tenement to Jax's ability to really grab you by the heartstrings, to get you on his side. And right now, he's going to need that because he is getting the shit beat out of him.
Oh, yeah. He'll need more than the crowd. But this crowd is more volatile than Sydney's weather lately.
Oh, my goodness. Can we go for number 3? Oh, my God. Suplex spin out into a flatliner. That could be it right there. 1, 2. I was like, look, I'm holding the wrench. I'm about to ring the bell.
You got to get RSI. You have to get rid of it. Well,
I don't know.
Wahlberg calling Rose. He's pointed to a banner up
actually,
in the...
you know,
Can
you're
read
right.
that up in the
It
crowd?
says Rose has a small penis.
Listen, I just want to say, I've worked with Andrew Rose for 15 years, and I can confirm he does indeed have a small penis. And I certainly say, not that there's anything wrong with that.
Well, where is he? That's the preeminent question.
Well,
Catches him. Runner. This is the opening that Jax needs right now. Get your breath back, kid. Get up and fight. Gets him with a clothesline. Flying forearm. That's it, Jax.
series of forearms to the jaw of Mr. Wahlberg, but you can cut yourself on it. It's like diamond, that jaw.
Oh, Dezo driver. Connects. Oh, again. That's 3. Jax Jordan had this match won with the Dezo driver right there.
I assume he would have heard the 3 count followed by the bell had he won
Yes,
it.
you would have.
I didn't hear anything.
Harley
And now
and
Jordan
Carter
distracted.
they're out.
Oh, goodness me.
The flying leg lariat.
I think that Larry might have lassoed that cowboy.
Jax is floored. He doesn't know where he is. That's it. So close.
Thank you, Nick. Where are we going to go tonight if this is the first match, Diego? The quality's outstanding.
Oh, mate, wait till you see. We still have 2. We have the semi-finals of the Coliseum tournament still to go.
It's the black metal sword up for...
The black metal. Have you seen it?
It's magical.
It's beautiful. I'll take 4.
It's wondrous.
Wahlberg's lining him up. Catches him.
He's got a beautiful technical lock on there.
He's got a cravat STO locked in. What's he saying, Nick? Talk to me.
Right, no submission.
Oh, that hand is so close. He's trying to reach out for Carter and Harley.
His teammates encouraging towards the ropes. Ooh, a beautiful shade of green.
He's getting closer. He's got him.
They are the rules of wrestling, Diego. You grab the rope, the hold must be broken.
The hold must be to the count of 5. It's a hell of an opening match for Fridays and for the Babes. Jack's bringing him into the middle. Got him set up. Could he be going back for the Dezo driver?
I think that's gone wrong.
Wahlberg's caught him. Pops him back up. Two. No! He kicked out.
The passion from referee Nick on full display.
He just kicked
Totally
out.
involved in this.
I
So
thought
many
that was
2
it.
counts.
Wait. Oh, God. Oh. Fireman's powerbomb. Wahlberg, just cover him. What? Wahlberg doesn't know what to do. He just shouted at him, "You don't belong."
Yeah, I think he's slightly flummoxed by the fact that Jordan is still part of
Look,
this.
I'm sorry, but Jordan is having a hell of a match. He more than has just proved that he belongs.
What Mr. Wahlberg is saying is they have standards in the babes, Diego, and I understand
Well,
that.
you know what? Jordan just said, "I don't need you," and just spat in his face. Defiant till the end.
Yeah, probably a stupid idea, though.
No.
Don't get Wahlberg cracking. Look what's happening. He's stomping on his throat, working on his scapula.
They're not wrestling now. They're just fighting. They're angry.
An old-fashioned street brawl.
Oh, he's got the triangle choke in. That's it. He's gone out.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Wahlberg got the lock. The oxygen being choked out of Jax Jordan right now. He still hasn't broken the submission. Well, I'm surprised. The crowd not paying due respect to Mr. Wahlberg for a magnificent victory. Jax Jordan was brave. He was plucky. But he doesn't belong. That's what Wahlberg said. He doesn't belong. And Mr. Wahlberg, the most honest man in the PWA.
No. Jax Jordan just fucking proved he belonged. He hung in there. It took all of the babes to stop Jax Jordan. The kid has a heart of a lion. He is the party. He brings the party.
Unfortunately, he looks like Simba's father right now.
Well, tonight wasn't his night.
Big
There
things in
are
the
plenty
future.
ahead for him.
I was so hard-headed at first. My grandma didn't even believe in me. I kept going though. All I can say is I told you.
He's done, baby! Woo!
Jury at the bank now in the vault. You should've never doubted me. I'ma work to my last breath. I'ma hustle to my last breath. Yeah, you should've never doubted me. The pain and the struggle followed me. My daddy never been about me. And his cold streets made a man of me. Through a time that'll come to doubt me.
I'm ready!
Had to keep them
You better be ready!
Keep it down on me diamond. You never know where your motivation to come from. We do the most with these bras and pop sometimes. They try to push you aside, you gotta fight some. I had to land on the thigh and now we back guns. I want that number one spot, I'm like icon. I got that beast in my eyes, I'm like Tyson. With my heart and my drive, I know I'm righteous. Keep some ice on me, rocky like bad boy. Once you win, you gon' want more. Set a tree and need an encore. I was down on my last when I found.
There are just moments in life where you want to be there. The creation of the Federal Parliament, Kathy Freeman winning gold in 2000, the Tigers winning the Premiership in 2005, and the ascension of Matty Wahlberg to the PWA Heavyweight Championship. Here, Max Woss, mark it down, March 23rd, 2019. I was there, I can't wait, I haven't been able to eat, I haven't been able to sleep. How do you feel?
It's a championship match, and Wahlberg's doing everything to make it look like he's got this in the bag. But the real test is the first time Wahlberg comes a punch to the face by the champ, Ugg. If he stays standing, he survives. If he runs like a scared little boy, this is over before it starts. Wahlberg can be all the confidence in the world, but when you get punched in the face by Caveman Ugg, it's a different story.
It's raining money, Rose. It's raining money. The 21st century success story, the most honest man in Australian wrestling, and he still found time, no matter how amped he is, how pumped he was, to give you the finger.
This is ridiculous.
Actually, I'm just going to go grab some of those bills. I'm going to pay a huge parking fine when I get out of here.
I mean, I'll give it to him. That is one hell of an entrance.
Great to see Carter Deems out there with him, Rose. His teammate in the Babes. He's got the live beer pong cup as well. It's the full production.
And this is the challenge that sits ahead of Matty Wahlberg, your PWA champion, Caveman Ugg. Caveman Ugg, a dominant force in this company. And tonight, he's going to show Matty Wahlberg exactly why he's the champion, Chris Scale.
He's beaten some marvellous opponents. Jonah King of Monsters Rock comes to mind. But this is just a thing that happens in the life of every professional athlete, Rose. They reach the pinnacle. They can't stay there. They can't stay there forever. Eventually,
So biased. It's
they must
unbelievable.
relent. They must relinquish. And Matty Wahlberg reminding of Caveman Ugg of that very salient fact right now. Here we go.
You see Wahlberg getting his face, push him. Ugg isn't moving. Ugg is not moving. This is a brick wall that Matty Wahlberg has to fight here. Yeah, that's as close as you're going to get, Wahlberg, by pulling it out of his hands.
You got to feel it to win it, Rose. By the way, Ugg, new loincloth. Magnificent.
Ugg knows how serious this is as well. He went out and got a new loincloth. He tackled a new saber tooth, skinned it.
Crowd on their feet, Rose. What are they chanting? What are they
They're
chanting?
what every Wahlberg fan does. All talk, no action. But I will be honest with you, Chris. Wahlberg has earned the respect of this arena, and tonight we see if he's got what it takes. This is huge. That would really get to Caveman Ugg if he understood what they were saying.
This contest, scheduled for one fall, is the main event of the evening. And it is for the PWA Heavyweight Championship.
It sure as hell is.
Introducing first, the challenger. Hailing from Summer Bay, Sydney. He is the 21st century success story, Matty Wahlberg. And his opponent, hailing from the fourth cave on the right, he is the PWA Heavyweight Champion. Caveman
Oh my goodness! Out of nowhere, Caveman Ugg over the top of Wahlberg, taking out the Babes. Ugg knows what they're capable of. Ugg knows what the Babes does. He wants a one-on-one. Oh, Carter Deems. Gonski. Oh, he's ripped the Bieber shirt. Oh, my sweet Jesus.
Are you watching, Wahlberg? Are you watching?
I'm telling you, these are good tactics from Ugg.
This is what I'm talking about. The vibe changes the moment Ugg starts throwing those fists. Look out!
Except the reality of the matter is, looking at Matty Wahlberg, he goes, this is exactly what I wanted Carter out here for.
Wow!
The amount of petrol that K-Man Ugg is spending on Carter Deans.
No, this is a walk in the park. He's just taking Carter out of the equation so he can one-on-one Wahlberg. This is it, man. Wahlberg has no one to turn to, Chris. Your boy's going to have to fight his way out of a rampage. Ugg is not happy.
Rose, put me on the paddles. I need to be brought back to life. This is beyond exciting.
I'm so pumped. I am so pumped. This is why we come here. This is why we love PWA. This is why we show up every time.
I just can't see how I can keep up with him, Rose. Look at the flashing feet.
I will give it to you. Wahlberg has the speed.
It's Ali-esque. It's Ali-esque.
And Wahlberg's taking advantage there. And as quickly as he gets the advantage, Ugg pushes him off. There is an energy in this room, Chris. This crowd is ready to go. Look at that! This could be it. It could be done early. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. I gotta say, this crowd is a little split. There's some people that love Wahlberg. There's some people that love Ugg. Ugg's got Wahlberg up. Ugg smash. That's got to be it, Chris. Your boy's done already.
Excuse me, 2 count.
Okay, kick out at 2. Wahlberg's still got something
You
in the
don't think
tank.
that Matty Wahlberg's aware that Ugg is strong? You don't think that Matty Wahlberg is aware that Ugg is brutal? He's trained for this, Rose. I mentioned Ali. I'll take a rope-a-dope comment and throw that at you because Wahlberg will suck this up, have a drink from a pong cup, and get back in the ring.
I don't doubt that Wahlberg is aware of the strength that Ugg has. Here we go again. If he didn't know, and now he knows.
I tell you what.
I think he's aware of the strength Ugg has, but I think Wahlberg cares more about himself than any of his opponents, and that could be the mistake tonight.
I think the slap was so strong it went through to the unlucky punter that Wahlberg was sitting on.
Yeah, you could pin that guy in the red shirt for 3 right now.
He's clutching at his sternum.
Oh! Wahlberg thrown into the security. Ugg doesn't care who you are. He's going to use you as a weapon.
He figures if they're paid employees, they can cop it. Everybody on their feet there.
I tell you what, there's a lot of jobs I'd take before security for PWA. Those guys cop a hard run. Wahlberg is getting trounced, Chris Gale. How do you feel? Your boy is getting destroyed.
Not a lucky punter there. Gets a taste of Wahlberg up close.
Oh, here we go. Caveman Uggs. Oh, slaps him in the face! The disrespect!
From one of the Hens Night attendees.
Oh, and Uggs found a new cave mate.
Well, this is a love story unfolding as we speak.
Oh, here comes Wahlberg! And again, Ugg, too strong. Who would have thought Ugg, such the ladies' man? He's just one-upping Wahlberg in every aspect of life.
I tell you what, if he retains the belt and he's won the hearts, he's miles in front. But we know that wrestlers understand that stamina is a huge factor here. And if Wahlberg can just endure this battering for another 10 or 15 minutes, he might be a shot.
You're 100% right, though, Chris. Wahlberg, he must have known this punishment was coming. He's got to hold on here. He's got to take this beating and try and get back to his feet and get Ugg off his game. Wahlberg is a very smart wrestler. Maybe smarter than Ugg. Ugg knows how to count to 1. We know that for a fact. Oh, Wahlberg's caught him up. Wahlberg dropping him down in the submission. Wahlberg's got him. But again, Ugg too strong. Again, Wahlberg with the technical wrestling. Wahlberg. He just can't keep Ugg in position. Ugg is too strong. Ugg is just dragging your boy around the ring, Chris Gale. You've got a little quiet, Chris Gale, I've noticed. The speed of Wahlberg. Bang! Done! Chris Gale, comment?
Yeah, I just think that Matty has to reassess here. This athleticism, this skill.
It's over.
His technical prowess.
Kick out of 2.
Needs to come in a little bit later. I think he just needs to work Mug around the ring, maybe get him outside. The more distance the big guy covers, he goes into oxygen debt, the lactic acid. You know what I'm saying here?
Yeah, so what you're saying is Wahlberg is letting Ugg beat him up? Nonsense. Wahlberg's getting trounced. Look at this. Look at this. He's manhandling someone the size of Matty Wahlberg like nothing. Like it's nothing.
No, Matty Wahlberg's game plan was leaked on the internet today. Point one was said, let Ugg beat the crap out of me for 10 minutes.
You're just making that up.
And
now.
he's executing brilliantly.
You're making it up. You're panicking because your boy's getting destroyed. Again, Ugg with the dominance. Ugg doesn't care about your rivalries, your main events. He's going to end it right here. Another kick out by Wahlberg at 2. There's only so many times Matty can do that.
I got to say, Ugg, he's certainly a fine wrestler, Rose. I think if you've been wrestling since the Mesozoic era, you got a bit of experience.
Yeah, and hasn't he aged well, Chris?
Oh, seriously, what skincare regime do you think he follows?
He moisturizes hourly, that man. Wahlberg catches Matty again. Matty continuously trying to get some momentum, and Wahlberg and Ugg just cutting off any momentum that Matty tries to get.
He is unable to get any purchase on the hold because of the sheer girth of the man.
He's huge.
And don't the ladies just love him, Rose?
Ugg is going up. Moonsault. Oh, Wahlberg's caught him in the submission. Wahlberg's caught Ugg in the submission. And look at the strength. Look at the strength.
I mean, it's just frightening, isn't it? That is frightening.
It is scary. You can be on a grounded submission position and he can pick you up over his head. Wahlberg is wrenching down on the neck, though. This could be the moment that Wahlberg gets a bit of momentum against. Nope. There comes Ugg again, the strength of the big man.
I've got to say, to quote the Jake Dressy Ventura, Rose, I'm impressed, and I don't impress easy. K-Man Ugg, he's doing a magnificent job out here. What a shame that it's going to come to nothing, though, because he's up against the 21st century success story, the star of the next Oscar-winning documentary, Matty Wahlberg.
You are just unrelenting, aren't you? You're just stubbornly certain about everything in your life.
I'm analytical, Rose. I call it as I see it, and I see victory written all over Wahlberg's face.
All we've watched for 10 minutes is Ugg thwart every attempt Wahlberg has to take advantage of this match. And you still think this boy's becoming champion? Really? This is the wake-up call that Matty Wahlberg needed. It's over, Chris. Start your after party where you can ice Wahlberg's back for him. Another kick out by Wahlberg into the submission. He's trying everything he can. These submissions is all Wahlberg's got at the moment. He's got to try and wear down these limbs of Ugg. Like you said, try and puff Ugg out.
Ugg seemed to just shrug them off.
Ugg, also, Wahlberg's hurt. He tried to wrench on that submission and it hurt him. Oh my goodness. It's a slobber knocker. I mean, Jesus. I mean, Wahlberg should call this, right? Wahlberg's got to call this.
I'm going to be honest, I've never seen Ugg this brutal. And Wahlberg has been continuously calling him out for weeks now. Wahlberg doing all the promo, I hasten to add. Nothing from Ugg.
Well, I mean,
but it's riled the big man.
Wahlberg did a lot of the talking on Twitter, and Ugg wasn't aware about a lot of it until someone carved it on a stone and left it outside his cave. And now he's aware of what Wahlberg's doing. Look at Wahlberg again with the explosive attack. He's trying everything he can. Oh, the knee, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful knee. Here's Wahlberg's chance. Is Wahlberg gonna fly? Ugg catches him. Oh, and Wahlberg gets Ugg into the corner post. Finally, Ugg off his feet. Wahlberg has a bit of momentum here. Wahlberg's gonna fly for a second time, taking down Caveman Ugg.
Did somebody say second wind? I think so. You have to admit, Rose, the amount of love from Matt Wahlberg in the room is around the amount of the work that he's done, the risks he's taken. He's been hit on the head by fluorescent tubes by Jimmy Havoc. He's doing a number on this audience in the same way he's doing a number on Caveman Hug. Show some respect.
Get real, Chris Gale. Seriously, get real. Half the people chanting for Wahlberg right now are because he's the hot new thing. Just like Wahlberg, he cares about the hot new thing and what's cool. The people that are cheering Hug right now know he has worked and earned that title. He didn't earn it by talking smack. He says 3 words, then he beats you up.
You are right. They all do look like mumble rap fans.
Oh, God, here we go. Jesus Christ.
So we get a little closer here.
Oh, here we go, Wahlberg's fighting up on the stage.
I just love being close to Matty Wahlberg, Rose. To see him close up like this is such a privilege. How do you feel when you see your man, Caveman Hug?
He's annoying. That's
prone on the stage there. Hey, Matty. I think he might have a word for you, Rose.
How many times I tell you how good I am? Be honest.
Once again, Wahlberg.
You're not answering him? Answer the man.
I'm not fighting him. He is.
Answer the man.
Oh, look out!
Oh, what?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the commentary desk. Caveman Hug was hip-tossed into our table, completely took out our mics. I don't know what's going on, but Wahlberg is taking control. Chris, that was the craziest thing. Here's the pin. A kick out at 2. That was one of the craziest things I've ever seen right there.
Yeah, I tell you what, Rose, as I said, I'm lucky I made the decision to wear pants today. I normally like to free ball when I'm commentating behind the security of the announcers table. This table is for sale if anyone would like it. But getting back to the match, Matty Wahlberg just flew across the ring and caught clear in the head, and he is in Fog City right now.
I mean, this is a mess up here. We don't know what's going on. There's table bits everywhere. Caveman Hug was not even moving when he was in front of us here. Wahlberg has finally maybe gotten that momentum he needs. Look at him. Look at him trying everything he can against Caveman Hug. Chris, I'm still shaking. That was way too close. We almost completely got taken out.
We've changed positions. That's how much of an impact that they made. And in all the commotion...
Spear by Hug! Both men down. Our table in pieces. Our microphone's finally working again. Chris, I live for this shit, man. This is amazing. I'm literally shaking from that.
And to think I was going to see that new Nicole Kidman movie tonight. What a waste of time that would have been.
Do you think I was going to go to the Waratahs?
Okay.
Both men are down here. And Hug is up. Your boys is in trouble, Chris.
For once, I'm going to agree with you, Rose.
This is nuts.
He's got him in the crucifix here.
He's going to end it. It's over.
Boy.
Wahlberg is done.
No.
And a kick out. A kick out at 1. Wahlberg kicks out of Ugg's finisher at 1.
The courage of the man, Rose. The courage.
The theme of tonight, Chris, has been respect.
It really has.
And Ugg's going for it again. That's 2. That's 2 now. Ugg's got to be done. And Carter Deems pulls referee Foz out of the ring.
Carter Deems, the babes. Beautiful.
Once
Textbook,
again,
wonderful.
He's taken out referee Foz. Carter Deems has taken out the ref.
Well, that just shows Carter's commitment to the cause. Foz is down. We've got no referee.
Oh, no! This is all falling apart. Once again, your boys, the babes, can't have a serious match. They have to get involved. They have to ruin everything.
Carter Deems, I think, is going to assume the zebra shirt here, Rose, and award the belt to Matty Wahlberg.
He's handing the belt to Wahlberg.
Hey.
Hang on.
I think he's going to award the belt to Matty Wahlberg.
What's Carter doing? He's holding onto the belt? Oh, that was interesting. And Wahlberg takes out Ugg with the belt. He's about to drop him. Big trouble. We don't have a ref out here. We don't have a ref. Referee Foz is down.
Come on, Nick.
Here comes Big Dick Nick.
Go, Nick.
Here comes Big
Look
Dick
at the
Nick.
man move.
He's gonna pound. 1, 2, 3. The kick out.
That was a 12 count.
The kick out by Caveman Ugg.
Oh, come on now.
Let's go, baby.
The effort, the endeavour, the work that Matty Wahlberg has put in, that was his moment, Rose. That was when he ascended to the crown, ascended to the throne, and Big Dick Nick a little off the pace.
I thought Big Dick Nick came in like and now Big Dick Nick showing his authority, kicking out Carter Deems. Referee Foz should have done it. He didn't see the hit coming to take him out. Big Dick Nick is not having any of this 2-on-1 action. We want to see a legit champ.
I'm assuming Carter Deems will stay.
He's got to go.
He's a member of the
rule.
Babes. It's only the
He's
referee.
He's
only the referee.
The referee runs the shop. He's got to go.
Carter, it's just the referee. You can stay.
Here we go. Focusing back in the ring. Wahlberg now has control. Ugg's taken tables. He's taken belts to the face. He has taken the beating of a lifetime and still kicking out. And now he's just getting up. In the middle of a flurry of punches, he gets up. Because Wahlberg off the top. Ugg catching him. Look at the strength of Ugg. Slam! This could be it.
This isn't good. This isn't good at all.
Ugg has control. This is for the PWA Championship. This is why we come here to see two of the best go for the title. Ugg is up top, incoming! Oh my goodness! Ugg swung for the fences and he struck out.
That would have been career-ending for Matty Wahlberg, so of course he avoided it.
Both men are down. How are they still fighting? The want to be PWA champion overrules any pain you go through in that ring. These people work their entire careers to win this title in this room. Wahlberg knows how important this is. He's run out of help. It's him and a caveman. And he's got to run through that mountain to win that title. Chris Gale, you still believe he has it in him?
I never stop believing, Rose. I never stop believing in the drive, the initiative, the courage, and the brilliance that is Matty Wahlberg.
Look at Wahlberg again.
Exhibit A right there.
Into the submission. He's got Caveman Ugg in the middle of the ring.
Right, he's locked this one in, Rose. I can't see Ugg getting out of this.
Does Ugg even know how to tap out? Oh, wow, he's really wrenching that. Ugg could be out. Ugg could pass out before he taps.
Okay, he's in oxygen debt now.
Hey,
everything's going a little woozy.
Here goes Rick. Here goes Nick. No, he's not. He's not having it.
I think he's confused Big Dick Nick with the rope.
One arm! With one arm! With one arm, he picks up Wahlberg and drops him.
He actually used Nick as leverage there. The referee is a fulcrum, a pivot if you like. And now they're in a position I thought these two men would never end up in.
I had a dream like this once. Wahlberg starting to stir a little bit. Ugg starting to stir a little bit as well. Both men coming to and realizing what they're in the middle of. It's the first person that can move that body. Big Dick Nick counting up to 4. Now he's about to hit the 4. We need a champ here. We need one person to get up.
Look, for any kids who want to be a referee, and I know kids shouldn't be watching this, Nick's counting style is excellent. Metronomic with the arms there. 6.
Big Dick Nick, what form? The crowd is split. Ugg chants, Wahlberg chants. Everyone has an opinion on who they want to see walk out of this building as champion. Regardless of who wins it, this company will never be the same again after this.
But we don't want this, Rose. He's up. This is going to be a 9 count. We don't want it to end this way.
Up to 9. Who's going to stir first?
It doesn't.
Wahlberg. Ugg's got the pin. Wahlberg's got the submission.
Now he slapped it in.
Wahlberg's got the submission. Will he tap? Wahlberg's trying everything he can. Punches in the submission. Again, Ugg with the strength. Dropping Wahlberg on the corner pad. Ugg can barely get to his feet.
He's a human forklift, Rose, if nothing else. Look, you know I've got a high regard for Matty Wahlberg, and I'm personally concerned for him right now. I just hope that he doesn't push himself beyond reasonable limits for the sake of the victory, because I want him to live a long and successful life.
Here comes...
And Caveman Ugg is doing everything to make that not happen.
Top, Ugg! Oh! That's got to be it! Ugg's finisher off the top! Still your PWA champion! Caveman Ugg retains the belt! He's still your champion! He's still your champion! Still the champ! Still the champ!
I am so disappointed. I am so,
How do you
so
like this? This is a winning
disappointed.
dance. You like this? I'm dancing in front of you because we win and you lose.
Why don't you show Ugg a bit of respect by looking at him instead of giving it to me? And can someone please get a medic out there for Matt Wahlberg immediately? The man is unwell.
And still your PWA champion, Caveman Ugg. Yeah, baby.
Andrew Rose, I hate giving respect to you, but you said Caveman Ugg would not be beaten. You got it right. But Matty Wahlberg, he's covered himself in glory tonight. This is just a road bump. It's a minor setback.
I know, Chris. Matty Wahlberg put so much into this match. Will he bounce back from a loss this big? He talked such a big game, and he didn't get over the line. Will he be able to be bounced back from this? I don't know if he will. I will give it to him, Chris. He fought his ass off for that title.
Thank
I
you.
respect him for that. Here comes Carter
Thank
Deans
you.
to help him.
Finally, he's getting some help in there, which he so badly needs. Ice pack immediately. Good decision. Smelling salts might help. And I still feel that Caveman Ugg just has temporary ownership of that belt. But magnificent job tonight, I have to admit.
And still your champion, Caveman Ugg, holds the belt high. What a brawl. What a fight. What a show. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being part of PWA Ugg vs. Wahlberg. What a show. What an evening. Chris Gall, it's been an honour to call this with you.
Andrew Rose, you've been fantastic as well. As we look at the aftermath here, PWA Black Label, there's nothing better. We'll join you again May 10th for Once Upon a Time at Max Watts. PWA Wrestling, it's the only way to go.
Introducing first, one of Australia's best tag teams. They're tall, built, blonde, and two of the most athletic performers in Australian wrestling today.
Are the babes serious?
And one of them just returned from starring in one of Australia's most successful reality TV shows of all time.
Are the babes serious?
Please welcome.
What the hell? Will Peters, it's academic 2008. Oh, it's the Kelly game. Oh, he was on that dating show. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And in the team of the Beach Bum, Budon, Jackson Kelly, and Will Keatis, the Kelly Gang!
Are you serious? They think they're reality TV stars.
Actually, love that show. You got a thing going on with Will Keatis, Rose?
Will Keatis likes me for some reason. He just yelled, your boys are back.
I used to love It's Academic with Andrew Harwood back in the day. Great to be a school kid, showing your intelligence on TV. Now the Kelly Gang go to show us their smarts in the ring.
I like the idea that Will Keatis is secretly the genius of PWA. Backstage like Rusty Crowe in that movie, just working out mathematical things on a board. But these guys think they're the biggest reality TV stars in wrestling. Are they serious?
Well,
are they serious?
Who else is on reality TV and wrestling?
I can't think
now?
of anyone else that's been on reality TV.
I think the new Bachelor's an astrophysicist, so it can't be him.
And their opponents.
Andrew Rose. What do these torches signify to you?
Well, these gooses are coming out again.
I'm on my feet. It is the babes, Carter Dees, and the 21st century success story.
Spit it out, mate.
Matty Wahlberg!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the team of World's Finest Carter Deems and the 21st Century Success Story, Matty Wahlberg, the Babe!
I get choked up, Rose. 21st Century Success Story is hard to say when you've got tears in your eyes and a lump in your throat. We are looking at Matty Wahlberg, who is killing it on Australian Survivor right now. He is taking this company to the world like Ovo Play. Be proud, be sincere, be happy. It's the Babes.
I'm going to do my job because I'm a professional, Chris Gale. For those watching around the world, Matty Wahlberg and the bandana is part of this season of Australian Survivor. It's been a couple episodes. The whole country's talking about the man. Oh, great. Now he's going to talk about himself. I'll shut up then.
Now, it's part of my contract to say Sunday, 7:30, Channel 10, yeah? But if you follow us online, I said that I had a little secret about Jackson Kelly's TV career.
Oh, Jackson Kelly's secret, hey?
Should I tell you guys tonight? Because I thought that might be a good idea. Hey, Kelly, have you told Keatis what this secret is?
Keatis is smart enough.
I had a few, and it's not even the fact he went on a dating show while he had a girlfriend.
Oh, shit.
Don't get angry, bro. She's a 6 anyway. That's not even the secret. Hey, Kingsley, I'm going to use this. I'm sorry, but I got some tea. So, Jackson Kelly wasn't actually cast on Take Me Out first. There was another handsome wrestling Australian superstar that they chose, but then he thought to himself, I don't need a TV show to get dates. So I turned that shit down and you got it second hand, lad.
Wow.
Yeah, that's real life too.
Is Matty Wahlberg saying that Jackson Kelly got his reality TV sloppy seconds? Well, listen to the crowd. I'm a visionary.
There's your answer, Andrew Rose.
because it's some of the worst sloppy seconds you can really get your hands on, right? That's rough.
What I love about Matty Wahlberg is he enjoys his own work, and that was tremendous work there from Matty Wahlberg.
Oh, look, I hate the guy,
because
right?
he tells the truth. Oh, hang on.
I'm not a huge Wahlberg fan, but God, he knows how to tweet. That man could tweet with the best of them. And the Kelly gang, I've said this to you before, Chris, I'm a huge Kelly gang fan. And look at this, they're a team, this Kelly gang. Another one of those factions that we talked about. Oh, Ketis! Dropping Carter. Goodness me, that could be it. Oh, Carter Deems kicking out, but you want to talk about factions. The Babes and the Kelly gang are two formidable factions. And this is a war for reality TV sloppy seconds, Chris Gale.
Ketis and Kelly both going to work with the boots there on Carter Deems. Big Dick Nick got a lot on his hands most nights, but certainly he does in this particular match.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm really interested in seeing that show Will Ketis was on. It's Academic in 2008. I'm really interested to see how smart he really is.
I'll have geography for 20, thanks, sir.
Body slam for 10, thank you. There's a count by Big Dick Nick and a kick out by Carter Deems.
Carter Deems copying a lot of punishment in the corner here, Rose.
Carter Deems has been singled out here by the Kelly gang. Ketis now working over Carter Deems. Wahlberg, the Survivor superstar, can't even get into this match at the moment. The Kelly gang are just going to work on Carter Deems. Here's the counter kick out of two. Chris, you've been watching Survivor. How do you find Matty on Survivor so far?
Magnificent. He's everything I hoped he would be, and he's everything that I dreamed he'd be. And he looks a little preoccupied, Rose, because he knows how many autographs he's going to have to sign tonight, because that's the phenomenon that is the 21st century success story.
They're going to make a dating show just out of Wahlberg's social life after that TV show's done with. Ketis working over Carter in the corner here. And the Babes faithful up on the mezzanine there. Yeah, the Babes sign, they're there every show. The Babes have their faithful fans. Again, Carter Deems trying to fight out of this corner, but Ketis just keeping him in it now. Jackson Kelly back involved. The beach bum Buddha himself, and he's got a hell of a fist. Oh, shit! Wahlberg spitting the booze into Jackson Kelly's face there. Jackson Kelly seems blinded. But now Big Dick Nick having to get Wahlberg out of the ring, and the Kelly gang are going to work over Carter Deems. I like the Kelly gang, Chris. I'm a fan of their work.
Yeah, I know. You and Ketis seem to have something going on, Rose. And it's just anyone who's against the Babes you suddenly like.
No,
it's so trite. It's so trivial.
It's not anyone who's against the Babes. I said on another show that I like the Kelly gang. I think they made a great first impression, and it's good to see Will Ketis back. I'm excited he's as smart as a man as I am, and you're just jealous that two smart guys are getting along.
I mean, Jackson Kelly made a big deal of Wahlberg just spitting a bit of mineral water in his eyes.
It wasn't. That's not mineral water, and you know it. You think Wahlberg drinks mineral water? Seriously?
Carter Deems doing a hell of a job on his own here, Rose, because he's been isolated on that side of the ring.
Trying to get the tag. They're so close. Jackson Kelly keeping Carter away from Wahlberg. Again, they tried. The Babes are a great team, but they're not being given a chance to be a team currently. The Kelly, but here comes Carter. Beautiful drop kick to hide on that. Massive. Flipping Kelly over onto the apron. Here is his chance. He needs to get to the corner, but Wahlberg is down. He's taking a shot to the jaw.
It'd be a good time for Carter to tag with Wahlberg, but unfortunately Wahlberg himself is down, Rose. So it's the Deems show right now. Ketis grabs the leg there of Deems, and they're centimetres away from making the tag.
Carter Deems trying everything he can to get there. He doesn't get there. He does. He tries to reach. He doesn't get far enough. And Jackson Kelly once again getting involved in Wahlberg. Ketis taking control. Big Dick Nick having to get involved. Very brave tonight, Nick. Except when Matt Rogers looked at him, he ran for the hills. But Wahlberg is not the legal man. Carter Deems is being held in this ring and beat down by the Kelly gang. Will Ketis smart here. See how he... Wahlberg whipping this crowd into a frenzy. He wants to get involved in this match. Will Ketis said something very intelligent there. I didn't quite hear it, but I'm sure it was very smart.
You just think, Rose, a year ago, call to arms, Matty Wahlberg, where was he? Was he liked? Was he loved?
There's the tag! There's the tag! Sorry to interrupt you, Chris, but Wahlberg is in this match. Knees to Ketis' head, a kick to Jackson Kelly, a splash to Ketis. Listen to this crowd fire up. Sorry, big man, he got it.
Sorry, because
he
we're
got
just
it.
reflecting on how much Matty Wahlberg is now loved by this PWA crowd for the wrestler he is, the man that he is, and the personality that he is. And the Kelly gang are a hopeless, crumpled pile of debris there in the ring, as I think Jackson Kelly's getting more of than he asked for. Now he got more of Wahlberg than he asked for.
Oh man, listen to this crowd. If Wahlberg wasn't a superstar before Survivor, we're not going to be able to be in the same room as his ego after that show is done. Ridiculous. But he is a one-man wrecking machine right now, taking out both Kelly gang members. Here he comes. The strength, the knee to the back of the neck. Goodness me.
Wahlberg,
Here comes Wahlberg, he's going to fly to the outside onto Jackson Kelly into this PWA crowd. And like that, he's back in the ring. Oh!
And Deeks calls for the tag, and Wahlberg gives it to him.
Wahlberg on fire, turning the tables in this match for the Babes. And here comes the Babes teamwork we know and love. They're a team for a reason. Ketis' lower back has got to be done there. Here's the pin, break up by Jackson Kelly. I'll be honest, Wahlberg took too long to get that pin. He took too long. He's used to the slow pace of living on the island.
All right, now, Ketis hits at the back of the knee, Wahlberg. That's hurt him. Kelly now blows to the middle section. Knee to the throat.
There he comes, Ketis, another knee, and now Wahlberg is caught all alone in the ring here. This could be all they wrote. Carter Deems spearing Jackson Kelly into the pin. Very good ring awareness by Carter Deems. We all know the future that Carter Deems has ahead of him as a wrestler, correct?
This has been a great night for Carter Deems, Rose. He's had to do so much of the effort here, and he's still contributing. Right now, there are either 4 legal men in the ring or none of them are legal. I'm not sure which. Nick, clean it up for us.
Big Dick Nick is just letting the action happen. This is call to arms. This is faction war. You want to see these teams go at it.
Don't you love that sort of refereeing? That they're controlling the situation, but they let it flow.
Yeah, are you listening, NRL?
Yeah, exactly. Graham Annesley, what are you doing?
Yeah, let the game happen, Chechen. Here comes the beach bum Buddha. Looks like the Kelly gang want to finish this one off. Carter Deems flipping underneath. Ketis running into the beach bum. A boot by Carter Deems. A boot to the side of the head by Ketis. This is devolving. It's Ketis and Deems. Oh, quick tag there by Wahlberg. I don't think Ketis noticed. Wahlberg is the legal man. Here we go. He's got him caught up. Here come the Babes again. Oh, and Wahlberg with the springboard curb stomp. Taking out Ketis. He won't have any smarts after that. And that is it. The Babes win again.
How good is it, Rose?
As a result of a pinfall, the team of Carter Deems and Matty Wahlberg, the Babes!
They're on their feet at Max Watts, Rose. Carter Deems, Matt Wahlberg, the Babes. But I got to tell you right now, Matty Wahlberg, he makes Halley's Comet look like a big lighter you buy at a 7-Eleven. He is blazing across the wrestling stratosphere.
Listen to this. Yeah, the Babes. Holy shit, chant for an 18th birthday party.
The following contest is a first round matchup in the Coliseum tournaments and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Chris, how can they have an 18th birthday if they're already over 18?
I knew they weren't 18.
I don't understand it.
Proof positive.
I'm pretty excited for it though.
Bloody security.
Hopefully there's fairy bread.
Let's get back to it, Rose. Coliseum, second match. Here he is.
World class Chris Basso. So many people have talked about this man, and he's going to get to make his statement in the Coliseum tournament. What a jacket.
Making his way to the ring from Adelaide, South Australia, weighing in tonight at 98 kilograms. He is world class Chris Basso.
jacket. That's why you love it.
That sparkles to the constellations and back.
Fantastic.
Wow. Handsome man too.
What's he doing? Letting Frankie B into the ring here.
Wow, Frankie B. Automatic power couple, Rose.
Chris, shut up. Frankie B's in the ring.
I'm sorry.
Stop talking.
I just wanted to. Okay, I'll shut up.
What were we talking about again?
I don't know, but I feel like I'm on a cruise ship somewhere.
Beautiful. I mean, yeah, hold me, Jack. My heart will go on. Great to see Frankie B back.
I think there's a particular ship he's wanting to sink tonight, though. Here it comes.
Representing the Babes, weighing in at 95 kilos, the 21st century success story, Matty Wahlberg!
Chris Gale, I'll be the first ones to tell you that I'm not a fan of Matty Wahlberg, but I believe this tournament could be his destiny. I got to admit it, he was pacing around this building all day. Smoke coming out of his ears. He's like a caged puma. He knows what this tournament means to him. That's why he punched me in the face on radio last week, because I stated the obvious, that every time he talks a big game, he doesn't win the big one. But I think he believes this is his time to prove the doubters like me wrong.
He punched you in the face, Rose, on Triple M because you called him a loser. And Wahlberg has learned from his defeats. This man is not a loser, and a banner's just gone up in the arena of the Wahlberg era, and I believe this is day one of the Wahlberg era as he ascends to the throne that it will be his as Green Thunder in Coliseum.
Well, one of the other things I called him out about on Triple M is that he was already talking about his second round potential matchups, his third round potential matchups, and I told him, you got to focus on your first match. You're facing world-class Chris Basso. This ain't no part-timer. This is a professional wrestler of the highest caliber in this country, and Matty Wahlberg better be goddamn focused on the first step, because that is the way he has faltered before. Thinking too much about how he's going to look with the PWA belt around his waist and not thinking enough about how he wins it.
That's incorrect, Rose. The greatest always think in multiple layers, multiple dimensions. He can't win Coliseum and Green Thunder unless he's considering all scenarios right now, right here.
You know what he calls himself? The Latrell Mitchell of wrestling. And you know what Latrell Mitchell says when you ask him? We take it a game at a time. We take it a game at a time. And Matty Wahlberg has the potential, absolutely, like anyone does in this Coliseum tournament, to win this tournament. But he needs to get past Chris Basso first. This is not an easy task.
Basso has described Wahlberg as a little boy. Green is goose shit.
Green is what?
Goose shit. and will be born and die a contender. And he's going to snuff his Survivor torch out of wow. And with slaps like that, he's on the way.
There's jaw-jacking between Basso and Wahlberg so far, trying to get in each other's heads. Basso has done the research. This is something I'll tell you can already see in this match. That Chris Basso has heard what everyone else has said about Wahlberg for the last year. He's been on Survivor, he's been in big matches. Everyone knows Matty Wahlberg now. My mum knows who Matty Wahlberg is. So Chris Basso has done his study. He'll be ready for things like the posterizer that Matty Wahlberg has done. The triangle choke that Matty Wahlberg is capable of. Basso is going to be ready for all those things. And I hope Wahlberg's ready for that. Hit us up on the Twitter, hashtag PWA Coliseum. Who's going to win this first round match? Is this Matty Wahlberg's day, or is he going to trip and fall once again, proving me right? Look at this, back and forth wrestling. This is fantastic stuff. This is what PWA does best. And listen to this crowd react for Matty Wahlberg.
I've got to admit, Rose, Wahlberg is looking in magnificent condition. Maybe the timing a little off there, but still.
Look, he's always in great condition, but he's always a little bit too confident. Have you noticed that? A little bit too confident.
So name me one great athlete that's not confident, Rose. What are you meant to go in? Trepidatious? Insecure? Wahlberg oozes confidence because he exudes confidence. And a mark on his chest there from Basso.
Nick on Twitter here says, should be called Max Watts, not Max Watts. Very good.
Amen, Nick.
Great pun there, Nick. I love a good bit of pun fun. Oh, man, Chris Basso is a strong guy. But as we know, Wahlberg has faced the likes of Caveman Ugg, the PWA champion. He's a pin here. I tell you what, if Basso gets the pin on Wahlberg here, this venue might riot. There are so many Wahlberg fans in this building. Like you said, the Wahlberg era sign up there on the second level there is very telling, because those fans have been waiting for a year for the Wahlberg era to start. When is it going to start? I don't know if it ever will, to be honest.
Basso's been wrestling more than half his life, Rose, but he still looks freshly minted. He looks really tremendous.
He still looks like a fresh talent, and that's how good the athletes are here. Look at Wahlberg. Stepping on the nuts. Getting him right in the goobers.
Yeah, pressure on the lower body there from Wahlberg. And a heartfelt apology to referee Big Dick Nick.
Wow, look at that by Basso. Very creative reversal. Knowing that Wahlberg's going to head back in there for more showmanship. Takes control.
He's good on the counter, Basso, isn't he?
Basso calls himself the Tsar of the Sega Mega Driver, which is another great pun, if you ask me. He's from Adelaide, part of that talent from Adelaide that we talk about so much here at PWA. Rat Daddy and Tommy Knight.
Oh, yeah.
Another one to the list here, Basso.
By the way, you a Sonic guy or a Mario guy?
I've always been a Mario guy.
I've always been a Mario guy.
Sonic can get lost.
Mega Driver.
That movie's going to suck.
Well, how good was Super Mario Brothers?
Now that's a movie.
That's a movie.
That's a hell of a movie. Wahlberg here has it all to prove, and Basso is just working what Basso does next. Moving Big Dick Nick out of the way there. I've never seen him move faster. And there's an upper, an illegal one. Nick once again is going to have to break this up. Wahlberg, such a creative, innovative wrestler, Matty Wahlberg. Look at this. Oh, the uppercut by Basso. Again, he was ready for that. He knows what Wahlberg's going to do. He's ready for this stuff. He's a pin by Basso. A kick out at 2 by Matty Wahlberg. What do you think about Matty on Survivor, Chris? You can always check out our Bad Coconut podcast if you want to hear us talking about him about his time on Survivor.
I thought Matty was so good on Survivor, he should be the next Bachelor, but that's just a personal view.
Can you imagine Matty Wahlberg as the next Bachelor? I'd enter as a contestant. No, I wouldn't.
I tell you what, Basso is so effective on the counter that Wahlberg is re-evaluating right now.
What's Basso doing?
Why is he out of the ring, Rose?
I don't know, but he's causing a stir in the PWA crowd. They're not happy about it. What has he spat? Has he spat booze or something into Wahlberg's face? Was that what was in Wahlberg's red cup?
Matty Wahlberg. Sending Basso into the corner. Matty Wahlberg once again taking control.
You can hear the respect and affection from the crowd for the quality of this match, Rose, and that's what we'd expect from every match in Coliseum, and it's what we're getting so far.
You feel that extra level for the Coliseum matches, don't you? You can feel that these guys... There it is, Matty Wahlberg.
I think Basso's been knocked out, Rose, by that.
Classic Wahlberg. He can wrap it up right here. Kick out on two by Basso. Very strong kick out by Basso there, showing the heart that PWA... Wahlberg's creating, this is my house right here. I mean, again, he's talking before he's won. It's the biggest weakness of Matty is his overconfidence. It's the reason we don't get along, because we both exude a lot of overconfidence and we get on each other's nerves.
For one of those cases, the confidence is justified.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I have justified my confidence. Oh, wait, you're talking about Matty? Buckle bomb by Basso. They're very dangerous.
Dropped him a little short of the turnbuckle. Would have done more damage, I would have thought.
He's going to try it again, I think. No, Matty rolls through. Beautiful by Matty Wahlberg. Here's the pin, kick out at two by Basso. He looks a bit shook, Basso. Both men look shook.
It really is move and counter move, isn't it, Rose?
It really is.
It's almost like a ballet. A brutal ballet, but a ballet nonetheless.
If ballet was more like this, I'd go to a lot more ballet.
Get me to the Opera House every week.
Again, these two men just know what each other are going to throw at one another, and they just reversal after reversal. They've both done their research, and you've got to at the Coliseum tournament. Basso with a beautiful running there. Oh, Wahlberg could be in big trouble here. Oh, goodness me, the powerbomb. This is it. Basso, no, Basso. Wahlberg kicks out at two, and PWA come alive.
Wahlberg has said he is the only person in this tournament who needs it, Rose, and he'll give his mind, body, and soul to this. And that need is driving him along, and that's why Basso hasn't been able to prevail so far.
Interesting. Raking across the eyes of Matty Wahlberg. I mean, has anyone in professional wrestling in this country been talked more about than Matty Wahlberg this year?
Not at all. And think of the sacrifices. He said he's given up the beer pong. He's given up the joking. He's given up chasing the skirt. Is there nothing this man won't give up?
Well, he didn't even attack me on his way to the ring. Here comes Basso! Oh my God! He's caught Basso in the triangle choke in the middle of the ring. Will Basso tap? What a beautiful reversal by Matty Wahlberg. And the strength of Basso picking up Wahlberg. And again, the triangle choke by Matty. Trying to take the lights out on Basso. The strength of Basso, though. How do you show that strength in a submission? Into the buckle. Goodness me, Basso has some strength, Chris Gale.
Basso came back for more, walked into the boot of Wahlberg. Oh.
Again, Wahlberg. Look at this submission prowess. Basso has got to find his way out of the triangle choke again. Matty Wahlberg flexing, and he taps. Matty Wahlberg does it.
Here is your winner by submission, and into the second round of Coliseum, the 21st century success story, Matty Wahlberg.
Well, Chris, Matty Wahlberg is one step closer to proving me wrong, proving the haters wrong, proving the guys that say he can't win the big one. And right there, he started it off in beautiful form.
Everyone here at Max Watts Rose and everyone watching on Ovo Play around the world, mark this day in your diary. Day one of the Wahlberg era, it has begun.
The following is a second round matchup in the Coliseum tournament and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is so good to be back with you after night one. My name is Andrew Rose. Chris Gale, unable to be here tonight. I have a very special guest with me, Unsocial Jordan, in the building. How are you, sir?
I am doing very well. Excited to be here and excited to upgrade this commentary team tonight.
It is already feeling better. I'm glad to be rid of Chris.
And it's time for the hot stepper. The most talked about man in Australian professional wrestling has made it into the second round of the Coliseum tournament, entering only the way he knows how to.
You know, Rose, I hate this man.
Really?
But I can't take away from the fact he's an amazing wrestler. But this is game time now. Round 2 is when it gets tough.
Already we agree on something, Jordan. It's already better than talking with Chris. Matty looks ready. More ready than I think I've ever seen him. Listen to the reaction from PWA for your second round competitor, Matty Wahlberg. Swagger for days. Jordan, PWA is hot for this one. What a way to start off night 2.
You know, I hate to admit it, but right now, Matty Wahlberg is untouchable.
Untouchable. I hate to admit it too, because I told him he wasn't.
And how did that go for you exactly?
Not well, not well. He punched me in the face. I'm starting to think I deserved it though. You don't need to be a long-time fan to know that reaction.
And his opponents.
Oh God. Is he sleeping? Is that Travis Banks' outfit? Jesus. I think he might be lazier than me, Jordan.
I mean, everybody has a different pre-match ritual.
I guess.
Whatever gets the job done.
Sure, I mean... He knows he's in the second round, right?
Orange, this one. Orange, this one.
Like, we literally had the first round yesterday. He knows he's in a massive match against Wahlberg right now. He must.
I mean, I'm not sure he does.
Yeah, this seems... I mean, maybe this is just his mind games. He seems very blasé, though. The blasé is the word I like to describe Orange Cassidy.
I mean, call it what you will, it's effective.
Yeah, he's already exhausted from the steps, I think. Yep, that way. Okay, here he goes. All right, he's made it down the steps, ladies and gentlemen. He's on his way to the ring. Oh, great, more steps. Okay. He's getting there. Building anticipation, I'm going to say. Here he comes. No, not that way. Yep, that way. Tell you what, Jordan, I could really go for an orange juice right now.
His opponent. Doesn't matter how much he weighs. Doesn't matter where he's from.
freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, part of the new AEW. Such a talk around the wrestling world about this man. He knew coming to the Coliseum tournament was the next big step in his career, and he's into round 2 after an incredible match with Jessica Troy in the main event last night, getting the upset victory to a lot of PWA fans. But now he has to face off against the 21st century success story, the most honest man in professional wrestling, Matty Wahlberg. Unsocial Jordan, how good is it to be here for night 2 at Coliseum?
I am beyond excited. We are sold out here at Max Watts.
Oh, here we go. We're not just sold out, Jordan. This is the largest crowd we've ever had in this building. Wahlberg not going to let him get to the 4th post. This is the kind of person that can really get under Matty Wahlberg's skin. He likes to be the man.
And it's an interesting case here because I'm not sure if Matty Wahlberg can get under Orange Cassidy's skin.
Yeah. And that's something we know is a weakness for Matty. If he can't annoy you, if he can't play his mind games, he shook himself from that. But this is, excuse the pun, a juicy matchup in round 2.
I will not excuse that pun.
You look disappointed in me already. A big hello to everyone around the world watching on OVO Play. If you want to get involved in the conversation, hashtag PWA Coliseum. Let us know who you think's going to win this round 2 matchup. If we can get Orange Cassidy's shirt out of the ring. What a show. I tell you, Jordan, I've been watching Matty Wahlberg pace around this building for 2 days now. There's smoke coming out of his ears. He knows how important this tournament is for him. And I think already he's a bit frustrated at how slow this match. He was ready to get straight into this. And Orange Cassidy is not going to let him play the game his speed.
I mean, you know firsthand how much this tournament means to Matty Wahlberg at this point in his career. And it can make or break you.
Yeah, he's going to have to figure out what Orange Cassidy is all about. Here comes Matty. Just mocking Orange.
What do you mean mocking? There were some aggressive strikes from Matty Wahlberg.
You're right. Actually, you are the expert. I'm going to take your expert advice.
Don't really appreciate this type of language from our crowd.
Oh! Goodness me. I know we're going to have to keep down on the swearing tonight for you, Jordan, but Orange Cassidy just threw his sunnies at Wahlberg. Wow, look at the speed there by Cassidy. He's done his research on Matty. Wow. Hands in the pockets. The ultimate sign of disrespect. Matty Wahlberg is so in his head. Like you said, Jordan, me and Matty had a bit of a standoff last week at Triple M. And I think the reason he got annoyed by me is because I represent the voices in his own head a little bit. I represent those doubts that he has about himself winning that big one.
If anyone can overcome the doubts, it's Matty Wahlberg.
Time will tell in this match with Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy so far playing it his way. With the hands in the pockets. The added level of difficulty. This could be it. Matty is in the middle of the ring in a submission. Wait, what is going on? Orange Cassidy.
Hands are still in the pockets.
Hands in the pockets still. He's off the ropes. Here he's coming back.
A lot of momentum built up.
Oh, it's like a freight train hitting a wall. Here comes Matty. Oh, Orange is teetering off the ropes. Goodness me, can he keep his balance?
This is a true impressive show of strength from both men able to keep standing.
Oh, wow, the brutality, the brutality. I don't think he does speak, Matty. This is so hard. How do you... Matty is Here's a quick pin by Orange with the hands in the pockets. Wow. And listen to this PWA audience. They are up for night 2. How do you wrestle a man with his hands in his pockets, Jordan? Have you ever experienced something like this in a ring?
I'm not going to lie, I've spent the last couple of minutes trying to think how I could prepare for someone like Orange Cassidy. And what do you do?
It's so hard. And these PWA athletes have wrestled so many matches, but nothing like Orange Cassidy. That's why he's the talk of the world right now.
And we can start to see the temper of Matty Wahlberg getting the better of him.
Absolutely. Maybe I was right all along. Maybe he cannot control that temper. Oh, what's Matty doing? He's putting his hands in his pockets. Wow. Oh, he's juiced him. Sorry, Jordan.
Yeah, no.
Don't keep giving me those looks. Chris laughs when I say things like that. You're really disappointed in me. Good to see Big Dick Nick in the ring as well. And he's
let's just call him Nick.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. You hate the swearing. I apologize, Jordan. Nick is in the ring in his nice green and black referee outfit. And very smart ring awareness there by Orange Cassidy to roll out the ring.
But Wahlberg not going to give him any room to breathe here, and that's really smart at this point.
Uh-oh. Wahlberg's got a chair out of the audience here. I'm surprised there's one without someone sitting in it. Uh-oh. Wait, is that the famous Aussie wrestling gifts? Look out, Matty! Oh, over Aussie wrestling gifts, taking out Orange Cassidy. Incredible stuff by Matty Wahlberg. Welcome home. Oh, that's nice of Matty to put the chair back. I mean, I'm sure, Jordan, you have had so much experience with the Bays, but what a standout year it has been for Matty Wahlberg. Coming into his own, becoming a contender. What did you think about his time on Survivor? Did you watch that?
I did watch his time on Survivor,
Yep.
and it was impressive. He was a challenge beast, but this isn't challenge time, this is game time. And Matty Wahlberg, he wrestled Jimmy Havoc, and what was the result?
Exactly.
He wrestled Caveman Ugg, and what was the result?
I cannot disagree with you here, Jordan. There is something about the big match for Matty that he can't get his head over mentally. It happens to a lot of top-level athletes. They get nervous in those big
watch out!
Orange Cassidy flying through the ropes, taking out Matty Wahlberg into the PWA crowd. And suddenly Orange Cassidy is hit into full gear here off the top rope. Matty back up. Finally, the match is a bit more his pace. DDT! Here's the pin. Oh, and a kick out at 2 just by Matty Wahlberg, showing the hard hit. I love how Orange Cassidy can kick into that higher gear there, Jordan. He get very fast, very quickly.
If you notice, it was only a second that Matty Wahlberg looked away and Orange Cassidy capitalized, and that was the same techniques we saw last night that got him a victory over our PWA champion, Jessica Troy.
What's he doing here? He's going to tap. Oh no, is he going to tap? Is Orange Cassidy going to tap out? He's not even in a submission.
But he just took one of them brutal chops across the chest. And
can he get to the ropes? He's in the middle of the ring. Oh goodness. Oh, it's so close. Oh,
Matty brought him back to the middle. That's smart. That's real smart.
Now he's in a lot of trouble. He's in the middle of the ring. Oh goodness, now it's getting serious. A flurry of attacks here by Orange Cassidy. Oh goodness. Look out, Matty. Oh, he's caught him. Superman punch by Orange Cassidy. Again, he hits into this top gear.
Beautiful brainbuster there.
The pin. Kick out at 2 by Matty Wahlberg, surviving. As you said, he was a challenge beast on Survivor, Jordan. But can he survive the grueling night that could potentially be ahead of either of these competitors? If you win this match, you go on to the fight for Green Thunder. You've got to wrestle twice in a night. That's got to be a nightmare.
It is, and this is exactly the point in my previous Coliseum tournament where I got up to. Round 2 was where it really steps up, and I was eliminated at this point.
having to go back-to-back like that is always very tough. That second round, things get up another level. Your opponent has a win under their belt. They have the confidence they need. Look out. Matty Wahlberg has grabbed his red cup, and I think he's going to fill it with Orange Cassidy's juice.
I'm not sure this is wise on the part of Matty. He should be focusing on his opponent.
Yeah. What are the crowd chanting there, Jordan?
I'm not going to repeat the vulgarities. You can't trick me into that.
I'm going to keep trying, though. I'm going to keep trying. But you are a real gem. Now, Orange Cassidy did something very sneaky there. He took maybe a sip from something and then pretended to be down. What's going on? Oh! Orange has spat juice into Wahlberg's face.
Orange thunder bomb there.
Is this it? Orange. Oh, my goodness. Almost getting Wahlberg with the orange thunder bomb there.
You know what? It's kind of nice to see somebody spit in Matty Wahlberg's face for once.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. It made me feel good. I wish it was me, but
that's a strange request.
Yeah,
that
well,
is.
you know, we have a strange relationship, Matty and I. But I want to see him prove me wrong here. Wow, look at the strength. Up on the shoulders. Oh! Matty Wahlberg needs to get the pin. He took him some time there.
He has won many matches with this move.
Oh, beautiful. A kick out very close. It took him a while to get to that pin there, Matty. Might have been the reason Orange was able to kick out there.
I mean, it's hard to focus on a pin when you've got orange juice in your eyes.
That's true. It does sting. You ever had orange juice in the eyes? It's a nightmare. Wow, Matty Wahlberg from the second rope.
Beautiful Kobe elbow drop, and he's got the cover.
Ooh, another kick out at 2 here. Both men trying to find what it takes to put the other away.
And it's hard because you almost want to conserve some energy there because you know you've got the third round if you can win this one.
That's a good point. And when you were in the second round, quick pin here by Orange Cassidy. Oh, he's got the triangle choke in. Wahlberg trying to get him in the triangle choke. Cassidy rolls through, gets the shoulders down. No, Matty's keeping one shoulder up there. He's in the triangle choke. Cassidy gets out. Oh, a nice inventive pin there. Midsection. Wow.
Gee Lord.
Some capoeira there from Matty Wahlberg. Real strikes and Cassidy is down.
The referee needs to check on Cassidy after that kick.
He went straight down. Here's the pin. This could be all she wrote. He
Beautiful
into a
crucifix.
pin. Oh, and a kick out by 2. Big Dick Nick there having to do the backhand.
His name's Nick.
Sorry. The posterizer. The posterizer by Wahlberg. Can he capitalize?
He's got the cover. He's hooking the leg.
That's the win. Matty Wahlberg moves on to the fight for Green Thunder.
Here is your winner and going to the final of Coliseum, Matty Wahlberg.
You know what I wanted most from this weekend? I wanted Matty to prove me wrong, and he is on the path. He has made it to the top of the mountain. Can he plant his flag? The fight for Green Thunder later tonight. We have our first entrant, and that man is Matty Wahlberg. He's focused, he's ready to go. He has one more match he needs to get down.
The following contest is the main event of the evening. Making their way to the ring first.
Scale, we have reached the main event of our evening. This is a match so many PWA fans have been talking about. Since last month, when Matty Wahlberg stood in that ring with his Coliseum sword, and out came Mick Moretti with his, the conversation, the rumors, the talk did not stop. And it leads us to this, the most dangerous tag team
in Australia. Moretti and Bonza, the nations, are in the ring.
Can I point out former tag team champions?
Sure, you can do that.
And their opponents.
Moretti is looking insane tonight. Oh, here we go. It's the last time I'm going to say it tonight, Chris, but if anyone has had a breakout 2019, you only need to go to any end-of-year awards in Australia and see who they awarded as breakout star. Unanimously, Matty Wahlberg. And the Babes are back in the building stronger than ever, Carter and Matty. And tonight he wants to prove that he's the true Coliseum winner, not Moretti.
Matty Wahlberg sporting a Dallas Mavericks Luka Doncic shirt.
Wow, and he spins the boot straight in Moretti's face, and we are not going to wait for this one. It is devolving already. The nations at the Babes is the hottest ticket in wrestling.
What great work from Big Dick Nick there. I mean, at the end of a long night, and he's able to keep these 4 warriors somewhat organised.
He knows, he was there in that gym when that went down between Wahlberg and Moretti. Everyone in PWA Academy, wow, do you see that? Big Dick Nick is not taking any crap from Carter Deems.
The crowd respects Nick. They know how much work he's done tonight. He really is a popular figure here in the PWA.
He's about to crack.
Well, he's had enough.
Wow, the tension in this room between these two teams is monumental. What is Moretti is even crazier tonight. The one-upsmanship has already begun between Wahlberg and Moretti.
Just thank heavens they didn't bring the Coliseum swords out with them.
Thank God.
This contest is scheduled for 1 fall with a 60-minute time limit.
We hope.
Introducing first, the competitors to my right. First, he is the leader of the Green Nation, the Rapscallion, Mick Moretti!
Your 2018 Coliseum winner.
His tag team partner.
Rude. Look at this jaw-jacking between these two teams.
JT can't get his words out.
The commander of the Red Nation Army, Jack J. Bonza.
Wow, this is getting so heated.
The Nation.
This is going to be heated.
First, hailing from Newcastle, New South Wales, the world's finest, Carter Deems.
Big year ahead for Carter Deems, no doubt. And then the other guy, I guess.
His tag team partner, hailing from Summer Bay.
Wait for it.
The 21st century success story, Matty Wahlberg.
So good. So good.
The Bay.
Your 2019 Coliseum winner. There are 2 men in this ring who both hold Coliseum swords. And for a month now, they have been jaw-jacking, fronting on each other. And now it's time to really see which team is better in this country. I'll tell you, man, this is a dream match. The Babes versus the Nations. And like that, Moretti immediately tags Bonza. He's not going to give Wahlberg what he wants that easily.
Well, I thought what everyone wanted was Wahlberg v Moretti, and suddenly it's morphed into an incredible tag match. But what's going on?
Listen, I think you and I can both agree that Moretti's the right guy in this situation, right, Chris? Mick Moretti is right in saying that he is the guy who created what PWA is now, and that Matty Wahlberg's out of place giving him attitude. You can agree with that, right?
Respect your elders, but don't defer to them, Rose. The Nations, well, let's face it, Jessica Troy pretty much fighting a lone hand towards the back end. I mean, the Nations lost their tag team belts. Bonza went down to Oak. Wahlberg in the ascendancy. Carter Dean's looking fantastic since he returned from the Farley.
So you agree with me then that Mick Moretti's the right one in this argument?
No, I totally disagree.
What are you talking about? You're not going to say Matty Wahlberg is right, are you?
Of course I am.
Why? What is right about what Matty Wahlberg says? Moretti built PWA. He's responsible for making it what it is today, just like Bonza. And in walks Wahlberg and Deans and think they can take all the pride?
I don't think that they're disrespecting their elders by saying this is our time, move aside, old timer.
Listen, this is old school versus new school, and I believe in the fact that we are here today because of Moretti and Bonza. And Moretti is doing the mind games that he is so good at. Wahlberg does not like being insulted by the older guard.
You say that, but have a look at Moretti. I mean, he looks like he's from an indie skater band in the early 90s. I mean, it's some sort of bizarre, twisted clown situation.
It's mind games, Chris. It's what Moretti does best. And Wahlberg can't handle it. That's why he just tagged in Carter Dean. Deans v Bonza is a very juicy matchup. I love this. Oh no. Oh no.
Nudna.
Disrespect. Uh-oh. Oh my God. You savage. You absolute savage.
Carter Deems just putting away Jack Bonza's head ribbon for safekeeping.
Yeah, keeping it safe. Wow, look at the athleticism of Carter Deems. This is amazing. Has he gotten taller? Carter Deems is even taller than I remember him.
I think he's got lifts in his boots tonight.
Beautiful
great catch at the elbow.
That was great by Bonza, the catch there. Ready for that. I don't know, man. You always seem to be Team Matty Wahlberg, but I honestly believe that if Mick Moretti didn't exist, there would be no Matty Wahlberg.
Look, there's no doubt about it. Bonza Moretti, terrific wrestlers, very competent. The 2010s are over, my friend. This is 2020. We're in the roaring 20s. Get used to it. It's the time for the babes.
We're in the Wahlberg era, you say.
Hashtag Wahlberg era, if I can join the Black Shirt Cool group in the hashtag fest.
And here we go. Moretti versus Wahlberg. What we've been waiting for. Two Coliseum winners. Moretti argued that you didn't win the tournament with me in it, so you are not the champion. But I think we all saw what Wahlberg did at Coliseum, beating the likes of Travis Banks and Orange Cassidy to win that Coliseum tournament. It's a huge effort. I'll give it to Matty.
Yeah, I tell you what, Rose, I saw when Wahlberg was squaring up with Moretti, there was a little bit of exactly what am I dealing with here? So he's not 100%. He's not cocky or swaggering here.
There's no way anyone in PWA could be 100% confident against Mick Moretti. You just do not know what that guy is going to do. He plays jazz in that ring, and there's a knee to the back from Moretti, and Wahlberg is getting frustrated. He's playing Moretti's game right now, and I'm loving it.
What is he, a clarinet player or what?
Who, Moretti? I think he'd be more of an oboe guy.
Yeah, right. Underrated instrument, the oboe.
It is. Doesn't get the chicks.
Did you catch Lizzo playing the flute this week?
No, I did not. Oh, look out. Carter Deans pushes Moretti out of the ring. That was a bit of a scramble there.
Oh.
But Wahlberg has caught Bonza, and now the babes are going to go to work
Here we go.
on Jack J. Bonza. Danger.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's going to do some permanent damage to the lower back of Bonza. Here's the pin. Kick at it to Chris Gale. I've got to tell you, one of the images of 2019 that cannot leave my head is Jack J. Bonza putting Jushin Thunder Liger into an ankle lock.
Yes.
I just could not believe that. And it still blows my mind every time I see that photo.
And did not Liger break out of it?
Well, you know, Liger's the fighter that he is. Oh, here we go. Moretti trying to stop Wahlberg and Deans from their teamwork. Oh, and Moretti sends Wahlberg into the stage right near us there. Oh, what a suplex by Bonza on Carter Deems. And like that, the nations are back in control.
Just a quick pause, Rose. Obviously, the bushfires, rfs.nsw.gov.au. If you're enjoying what PWA has to offer, dig in and make a contribution.
Yeah, it's hard to really say how many people have been affected by it, but there's so many people around PWA. Robbie Eagle's own brother lost his house. My parents have had to evacuate their place. It is a worrying situation for so many people, but it's great that we're able to help in the ways that we can. But right now, Carter Deems pinned in the corner, and the nations, the former tag team champions, are going to work on one half of the babes. And Wahlberg's out cold. Where is he, Chris? Where's your boy?
I have an optic on him, and he's just getting back in the ring to be available to assist Carter when and if required. If being the operative word.
Now, I think Wahlberg wanted a one-on-one here with Moretti, but
Sure as hell did.
Moretti said, and I'm going to quote Moretti here, "Fuck you, I do what I want."
So he's decided this is going to be a tag match. I don't blame him. He has the most dangerous tag partner in all of Australian wrestling in Jack J. Bonza. Of course you'd want it to be a tag match. That's a 1 count. Moretti now containing cut. Hey, you know, I will say this. Moretti is keeping his distance from Wahlberg. Oh, now the distraction by Moretti, and Carter's being choked in the corner by Bonza. Big Dick Nick trying to do his job and keeping Wahlberg out. But the Nations are pros at this game. You cannot play the distraction game anywhere close to the way the Nations can.
But you're right, we've been going for 5 minutes now, and we really haven't seen much Moretti v. Wahlberg, have we?
No, I think Moretti is avoiding him for a good reason.
Here goes the sweaty Moretti.
Sweaty Moretti, I mean, every single time. Oh, is that a double sweaty Moretti? Oh my goodness.
With a side serve of Bonza.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. That's going to smell like a dump truck mixed with shame.
There's no disinfectant on this planet that could deal with that combination.
I ate some salt and vinegar chips the other month. They're a month past its overdue, Jada. I bet it smelled a lot like that. Here comes the Nations. Oh, a quick middle finger from Bonza as they work over Carter Deems. Poor Carter is caught in the whirlwind. That is these two men right here. Oh, Carter trying to get through, trying to get the tag. He's reaching for Wahlberg with Moretti. Too quick. And once again, the Nations cutting off the ring. Look at that innovative offense there.
I have to agree with you, Rose. I mean, it is a pleasure to watch Bonza and Moretti work. There's no doubt about it.
Sure.
And I'm the first to respect their achievements. And right now,
look at that.
They are putting on a clinic.
It is absolutely inspiring when these guys are shit on all cylinders. It's scary to see the Nations work the way they work, and that's why they were tag champs for so long.
But there's one thing that this PWA crowd is yearning for right now, and that is for Carter Deems to tag the 21st century success story, the natural-born athlete, Matty Wahlberg, to get him in there and take care of business.
If this was a year ago, Chris, I'd say to you that Wahlberg doesn't have what it takes to beat this team. But he's done nothing but prove me towards the Coliseum at the end of last year that he does have what it takes. He needed to beat his own personal demons. I just voiced them. If anything, I did him a favour.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're a huge part of his success.
Yeah. He sent me a really nice Christmas card saying, thank you for my entire career. I said, you're welcome, Matty.
Colour is the sky in your world.
Yeah. He sent me a Lakers jersey. I used it for kindling. Bonza in control, almost laughing at Carter Deems' attempts to try and get out of this control. Bonza, another hell of a year for now he's locked it in.
He's a tremendous mimic, Bonza, isn't he?
Bonza is an amazing dancer, I'm not going to lie. And Wahlberg is so annoyed at this pantomime that the Nations are putting on. Their mind games are incredible. And Wahlberg is frustrated. He's usually the guy jaw-jacking, dancing around, giving the insults out. And right now he is pinned down. And Carter Deems doing damage, even just getting Moretti out of his way there.
Deems has done so well. He realises all he's got to do is survive until he can make the tag. And he's conserving energy, and he's really putting on a great display right now.
This is his chance right here.
Oh, no.
And Moretti pulls Wahlberg off the apron, stopping the pin. Carter Deems is still the legal man, beat up and bruised. And Bonza's about to settle this. And Deems flies to the outside, out of nowhere, taking out Moretti. And half the front row, Matty Wahlberg out of nowhere. And here comes the 21st century success story that we know. I'll tell you what, he's definitely got that bulk back since Survivor, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah. He's been carbo loading.
He's been training hard at the gym. Wow, look at that offense. Innovative. Here's the pin by Wahlberg. Kick out at 2 by Bonza. Wahlberg now putting Bonza up in the tree of woe in the corner. And this is classic Wahlberg right here. Oh, he's mocking the Nations, and here comes the nut stop.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's really got to hurt. Moretti now trying to save his partner, Bonza. Oh, look out! Oh, Bonza catching Wahlberg in that vulnerable position. And rolling to the outside. Lucha rules. Carter Deems now the legal man for the Babes.
Probably doesn't want to be, but in he goes.
Carter Deems is a fighter. We know this. Beautiful by Deems. Jumping over Moretti. a huge kick to the head by Carter Deems. That was brutal. But again, Moretti being in the right place at the right time, stopping the momentum of the Babes. Look out, Wahlberg! He limps over Bonza into the PWA crowd, taking out Moretti.
Crowd loving it. He's got a limp there. Might have sustained some damage to the knee, I think.
Oh no, and like that, Bonza sending him straight back to the outside. What's Bonza thinking of doing? Is Bonza going to fly? Oh, and the Babes were ready for that one. They knew what he was going to do. Look out, Moretti! Oh my God, the springboard taking out both Babes. That was insane. Moretti might have done some damage to his right knee there, though. Like we said, Moretti plays jazz in that ring, but that jazz could do permanent injuries.
That's right. He'd do better to get a click track, I think.
He is so unpredictable. And now Wahlberg is banging his knee back into place as well. It seems both guys have done some serious damage to the knee. This is about perseverance now between these two guys. Here it is, the standoff we've been waiting for. The two sword bearers in PWA are face to face finally, and they're going at it. Wahlberg and Moretti. Wahlberg going for the kick. Moretti ducks through. The reversal, into the reversal. Moretti catches Wahlberg. Wahlberg ducks Moretti. Wahlberg over the top. It's back and forth. The double strikes on both men. Oh, both men pull to the outside. They want to get to each other and they cannot.
It's almost Bonza and Deems working in concert there.
This is fantastic stuff. You just want to see Moretti and Wahlberg go at it. Deems with the strength. Wow, trying to pick up Bonza like that is not easy. Smart by Bonza. Oh my God! Bonza! Tombstone on Deems. That's it. How does Carter Deems kick out of that? How many people in PWA have you seen take that tombstone from Bonza and kick out? That is incredible by Carter Deems. What a star. What a star Carter Deems is. Matty Wahlberg could learn a lot from Carter Deems, Chris, I think.
I think Carter is deeply indebted to Matthew for what he's taught him over the last couple of years, Rose.
He's in a tough position now. He's got both the nations. A boot to Moretti. He's trying to spin through on Bonza. Oh, and he shots Bonza on his head.
That's it.
Deems could get the win. And three. No. Oh, so close. Carter Deems almost getting the win. Bonza, desperation, but Moretti coming through with the boot. Carter Deems on the outside. Wahlberg now the legal man. It's Moretti and Wahlberg.
Elbow there from Moretti. Wahlberg reeling into the turnbuckle.
Wahlberg out to the outside. Here comes Carter Deems.
Tremendous 1-2.
That is a great 1-2 punch there by the Babes. They have tagged together for a long time. Both these teams very in sync with each other. And now they're going to try and teach. Wow, Moretti is in a really bad spot here. Oh my goodness, what is this by the Babes? Wow! Teamwork, here's the pin by Deems. And Moretti kicks out. Whew.
Well, I think the Babes have shown pretty much what they've got there, Rose, and Moretti up to the task. Bonza still not visible.
Bonza got absolutely knocked into next week. Moretti might have to get this done on his own, which is hard against the Babes. Wahlberg's up on the top. This is a very dangerous position. Bonza appears to stop Wahlberg. Here's a quick pin by Moretti. Oh, almost steals the win there. Deems goes for the super kick. Moretti pushes Deems into the corner.
Wahlberg hurt the apron nastily there.
Wahlberg taken out by Bonza. It's Moretti and Deems in the ring now. Oh, the super kick by Deems, stopping that momentum. Oh no, Bonza has caught him. This is a dangerous spot, look out! Oh my God! Oh my goodness! That was brutal.
Carter Deans might have just fallen straight on his head on the concrete on the outside. You heard the gasp from the PWA crowd. Here's the pin. And Wahlberg in to break it up last minute. Wahlberg hasn't lost a step, has he, Chris? He still looks as strong as he was at Coliseum. But he is outgunned and outnumbered right now against the Nations.
Deans won't be able to help him here, Rose. He's in no fit state.
It's just such an eternal battle between Mick Moretti, who believes he built this company and he deserves the glory of where we are now, compared to Matty Wahlberg, who walks in and says, I'm the new hot thing. And Moretti says, not on my watch. And these two men could fight forever, if you ask me.
Right now, Wahlberg looks like he's out cold.
I mean, Wahlberg is done. And the Nations are now catching their breath, and they're going to finish this on their own terms, at their own pace. Whoa, Wahlberg spits at Bonza.
Defiant to the end.
He's going to go down fighting. Bonza doesn't like being disrespected. I think he's going to teach Wahlberg a very valuable lesson here. We've seen these positions from the Nations before. We know if they pull this trigger, it's all she wrote. Wahlberg's in trouble, but look out, here comes Deems. Enziguri on Moretti in the top, and now he stops Bonza. Bonza in the tree, oh whoa, this is a bad spot. Wahlberg with a double stop on Bonza. Carter Deems has got Moretti up, superplex! Moretti's down in the middle of the ring. What's Wahlberg gonna do? He's going old school. Oh! The Kobe elbow drop. Oh, and Bonza pushes Deems into the pin, breaking it up. These guys could fight forever.
There's a little dunk action put on there by Wahlberg, and he was going aerial. PWA crowd has spoken, Rose.
They wanted to see this match between the Babes and the Nations. They knew it was going to be awesome, and they got it. And right now they're loving this. And Bonza is going to stand up against both the Babes. Oh, no, he tried to run, and the Babes caught him. That is a rare sign of fear from Jack J. Bonza there. He knew he was outnumbered. Oh, goodness, Wahlberg. And the Babes are on fire. They're in control now. Nick said you needed the tag. They played by the rules. That's rare by the Babes.
Oh, come on now.
Oh, come on. Yeah, the Babes. Here comes Matty Wahlberg. He's going to fly. Oh, the green mist! The green mist by Moretti straight into the eyes of Wahlberg.
How is that possibly legal?
The rapscallion once again has struck, and Bonza's going to end it. Pulling the trigger! Oh my God, Deems is dead. That's the end of the Babes. One's blind, one's unconscious. The Nations just have to wrap this up now.
What do you think that mist is? It could be acid. Someone should wash his eyes out. JT's actually over there with Wahlberg calling for a medic.
What? Wow, there's the pin. Bonza has gotten the win for the Nations. Matty Wahlberg in some serious trouble, being looked at by the medics. Taking a blow to the face or something there.
So is that the legacy? Is that the legacy we should respect?
What did I tell you? What did I tell you about Moretti and the Nations? The Babes are not the future. The Nations are the present. And Moretti is the rightful holder of the Coliseum sword, and Matty needs to learn his place.
If that kid's vision has been hurt in any way, you'll have me to answer to.
Listen, calm down. Your boy can't win all the time, all right? He stepped to a guy like Moretti, and he can't take it. That mist might have done permanent damage to the pretty face of Matty Wahlberg. And I hope he learned a very valuable lesson there, that you don't mess with the Nations. You don't mess with Moretti.
I'm storming out, but I'll be storming back in on February 15, Black Label, Ricky Southpaw, the Blues.
Matty Wahlberg is in some serious trouble with that mist.
Oh, this is not good. This is so unfortunate. Look at Moretti's grandstanding on his head.
For one fall, and it has a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first.
Chris, this is your main event for Monday night, the PWA Premiership. Matty Wahlberg going one-on-one against the PWWA champion, Jessica Troy. This is the main event anywhere in the world, Chris.
This is huge, Rose. It's absolutely huge.
And here comes your PWA champion, Jessica Troy, sitting on 3 points. A great start to her tournament.
Representing the Purple Nation, she is the PWA champion, the arm collector, Jessica Troy. And her opponent.
And here comes your boy, Chris, Matty Wahlberg. Interesting where we sit currently, both on 3 points. And a chance to equal up with Matt Rogers at the top of the table. The Timberwolves are getting represented this time. That's an old school Kevin Garnett jersey. He does seem like a Garnett guy, doesn't he?
From Summer Bay, New South Wales, representing Generation Now, he is the 21st century success story, Matty Wahlberg.
Love that intro from ring announcer Nick Ray there.
And he gets the red cup. A bit of respect there from Wahlberg. Or maybe just doesn't trust Nick with his drink. And there he is, sporting the Generation Now shirt.
Speaking of shirts.
This is Nations versus Generation Now. This is going to be an interesting one. Both have had fantastic tournaments so far, both sitting on 3 points. And Chris, something interesting to think about in this tournament, if you get a victory over the PWA champion, that could be a very solid argument for you to get a shot at that belt at some point.
It's a pretty clear message, isn't it, Rose?
It is.
I just go back to that Jack Bonser interview. It seems like he's answering questions that I can't hear anyone asking him. Has he got some sort of thing going on in his own head?
He's definitely asking himself a lot of questions after a loss like that to Jimmy. But Matty Wahlberg needs to be more focused on his opponent, not this shirt.
Just Troy Jen now?
I really think it's my colour.
Oh, really?
Oh, Wahlberg suggesting Jen Now shirt, and Jessica saying, it's not my colour. He went for the fist bump, and Jessica saw an arm and went at it immediately. That's like me with cake, Chris.
Yeah, red rag to a bull. Show your arm.
Yeah.
Pay the price.
Can't help myself. Wahlberg now smartly keeping his arms behind his back. I mean, this is actually quite a good game plan for the arm collector. What is this? Oh, look, that's very smart by Wahlberg. His MMA ability coming into play there.
Is that Wahlberg taking us back to Coliseum when Orange Cassidy took on Jess Troy, Rose? Is that the technique? Arms behind the back?
It is similar. He has learned a lot from Orange Cassidy, I think, from that matchup in Coliseum. And now what's he doing? He wants to play the ground game, I think. He's taking a different approach to this match because he knows how dangerous Jess is with the arms. Look at this. He's just trying to find a way in.
It's a bit of Antonio Inoki there
It is.
for the old school fans.
It is, yeah. Shout out. Jessica Troy, smart enough to know that distance is something Wahlberg's trying to take advantage of. And she can't play his game here. She can't play his game. Oh, a big punch to the face. You can't protect your face with your arms behind your back.
What a beautiful face it is, too.
You talking about me? Thank you.
Oh, yes, I'm talking about you.
Beautiful victory roll there by Jessica Troy into the pin. A kick out of two by Matty Wahlberg. Again, Jessica Troy taking the risk, taking control. Oh, wow, the shoulder into the turnbuckle. And right there, oh, the Meteora to the back there. Double knees in the back of the head, and now Wahlberg is feeling that pain in the shoulder, and Jessica is in her good place. Here's a pin. An early win, maybe. No, kick out of one by Wahlberg, Chris.
Just the one. Just the one.
Jessica Troy having a fantastic premiership so far. So is Matty. He has a lot on his plate, Matty Wahlberg, with the movement that is Generation Now. Jessica Troy can just focus on this. But she's got to be a target in this tournament with that belt around her waist. Look at that by Wahlberg. Almost capoeira style.
It's intriguing with Jessica Troy, Rose. She's Nations, but
Yes.
not necessarily old guard, and she's certainly young enough to be in the Generation Now, but she's non-aligned.
And once again, I think Jessica Troy is someone you don't want to ask where her allegiance is like, because she'll pull your arm out of your socket.
No,
Right?
yeah.
Oh, that was polite. Frankie just leaving the chair there. I'd get out of the way too.
We've
and
seen
here we
this
go.
from Wahlberg before.
We have seen this before from Wahlberg, who's setting up for something dangerous. This chair launching stuff he loves to do causes a lot. Oh no, now he's got Frank. We saw this before with JT, now Frankie B.
She's using Frankie B as a weapon now.
Oh, no. She's wearing a mask. You can't see the terrified look on her face. But here comes Wahlberg. And Jessica Troy moves and kicks the chair into Matty's arm. Look at this. The arm's caught in the chair. And there's the Fujiwara on the outside. Cannot get a submission on the outside. But that has done irreversible damage to Matty's left arm.
Might have caught on the audio there, Matty Wahlberg yelling out, "That hurt."
Yes, I think he said, "Ow," very loudly and forcefully. Oh, Big Fudge staying out of the way there. I love you, Fudge. 4-1. I'm so sad. Here comes Jessica. Again, Wahlberg in big trouble with that shoulder. He's only using one arm now, Chris. Your boy's down to one arm. Jessica Troy's plan has worked so far. Look at that. He can't decide whether to go on the attack or try and get some feeling back in that arm. But Jessica Troy's got it again. This is dangerous. You don't want to leave her alone with your arm. Wahlberg in a lot of pain. Look out! Oh, the stomp from the top onto the arm. Wahlberg's got to be careful. He can continue in this tournament after this match. Jessica Troy can take you out for months.
You could just see a little glimmer of frustration across Wahlberg's face there. I think Jessica Troy has him on the back foot, and I hate to say that.
I think it's a combination of frustration and immense pain. Oh, and like that, Wahlberg pops up with the kick, taking out Jessica Troy. Here's the pin. But Jessica Troy valiantly kicking out there at 2, but Wahlberg is in trouble. Your boy is in trouble, Chris.
I think that left arm is a bit of a passenger right now, Rose.
His left arm, he looks concerned. There's no more jaw-jacking. There's no more dancing around. He just wants to get the win now. That arm. He's going to try and put some weight on it, see if he can hold it. He's got Jessica Troy up to the top. We've seen this before from Wahlberg. Jessica stuck in a tree of woe of sorts here as Wahlberg one arm front flipping through. And still the Wahlberg disrespect. Oh, he's caught the arm. Jessica has the arm, scouted that out well. As the Wrestler Merch 5-minute warning rings, Chris, we are halfway through this match and Wahlberg has got to rethink his strategy here.
5-minute warning reminds me I've got to update my Wahlberg wardrobe, Rose.
I need to get myself some more Jessica Troy t-shirts. And Wahlberg now, this is an interesting part of the match for Wahlberg because he's in control, but he's also in a lot of pain. Even when he dishes out offense here, it's going to hurt that arm. It's quite a smart strategy by Jessica, causing your opponent pain even when they're dishing it out on you. And that arm looks in bad sorts. As she moves out of the way, Wahlberg once again into the turnbuckle. Oh, he's caught her there. Smart by Wahlberg. But again, that arm, can he put weight on it? Wow! Wahlberg with the control here. Jessica Troy's got to come too. There's the pin. And a kick out at 2 by Jessica Troy. Staying in this with 4 minutes left in this match. Chris, both competitors on 3 points. Would love to join Matt Rogers at the top of the block. And there's the posterizer. No, but Jess moves. Jess could almost feel Wahlberg about to hit the posterizer there. Gets out of the way. Jessica again goes for that arm. He wants to lock in that Fujiwara armbar.
Oh, she's relentless.
And a great ring awareness. There's the MMA training of Matty Wahlberg just quickly getting his way to those ropes. Probably the most dangerous submission in PWA is Jessica Troy's Fujiwara armbar. That's why she's known as the arm collector.
It's pretty much the most feared submission in PWA, Rose, I think.
Absolutely.
And I think it's her major motivation. I think the premiership is of interest to Jessica Troy, but the collection of Wahlberg's arm is her priority right now.
She was excited when she was announced for the premiership. She was excited by how many arms she could collect. A true collector.
She's put a new wing on her house, I believe.
Yeah, this is like a meet and swap for her. Wow, Wahlberg just throwing haymakers at Jess. She keeps getting back up.
And Rose, just like that, we're down to almost 2.5 minutes remaining.
Oh, Jessica Troy reverses Wahlberg and takes out the arm. A code breaker on the arm. Wahlberg in series, he's punching himself now. That arm is gone. And Jessica Troy smells blood in the water.
Oh, this is her trademark from turnbuckle to turnbuckle.
The elbows from the turnbuckle. She's heating up. Again, another kick on the arm. We know what's coming. Oh, again, Jessica Troy, the technical prowess, slamming Wahlberg down on his own arm.
Another Meteora. Here's the pin. Could it be a win? Oh, a 2.5 by Wahlberg. Again, Wahlberg cannot regroup here, Chris. Every time he kicks out, he goes straight to that arm.
He'll see the positives in this, Roses.
Oh, sorry, Chris, but she goes for the Fujiwara there. And it's blocked by Matty. What were you saying? Oh, look at the strength by Wahlberg. But just Rich is on that arm. He can't use his strength. Well, he goes for the pin. Very smart. Excuse me, Chris.
He's just putting experience in the bank here because I haven't seen anyone give it to Wahlberg like Troy is right now for a very long time, Rose.
This is a true test for Wahlberg. 1.5 minutes left in the match. Oh, Jessica Troy reverses that into the Canadian Destroyer as Wahlberg is flailing. He knows there's a minute left. He needs to get away from this armbar. Jessica Troy must know there's time running out. Wahlberg trying to get him. Oh no, the triangle choke. He's got the triangle choke on Jessica Troy. She's trying to punch her way out of it. There's the 1 minute warning. This is getting close. Jessica Troy is getting submitted in the middle of the ring. She's able to break the choke though. Oh, and there it is again. Wahlberg locking back into the triangle choke. 45 seconds. There's a 2 count. Wahlberg is back in the triangle choke. This is submission for submission as we're almost at 30 seconds, Chris. Can she get out of this submission? Wahlberg's holding her in there. Elbows to the head as well. Jessica Troy is in big trouble.
The clock is both their enemy right now, Rose. Here we go.
Oh, look out, the pin and the win! Jessica Troy!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, the PWWA champion, the arm collector, Jessica Troy!
In what was an absolute classic, with 22 seconds left, Jessica Troy is able to reverse Matty Wahlberg's triangle choke and get the pin. Jessica Troy moves up to 5 points at the top of the table. How you like that, Chris?
I just had a moment there, Rose. Just for a moment, I thought that Jessica Troy won the match, and I obviously got that wrong, haven't I?
No, you're not wrong at all. She won the match. She is the 2 points in this matchup. Interesting. A bit of respect from Wahlberg there.
Took the bump.
Yeah, he's smart. He did the fist bump with the right arm. I think that left arm's going to need some serious work, but what an incredible victory for Jessica Troy. That is why she is your PWWA champion.
Singles match scheduled for 1 fall. And it will be contested under a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first.
Ring announcer Jack there, bringing in the main event of tonight. Matty Wahlberg on 6 points, Jimmy Townsend on 4. Wahlberg needs a win here and he needs it bad.
Now, a little bird told me, Rose, that Jimmy Townsend did it pretty well on his exams.
Yes, he's done well. But you know, he's still
Making his way
using
to the
those
ring
schoolboy
from
ways.
Snots College, representing the prefects, Jimmy Townsend.
He's stitched his shirt back together there as well, Chris. A Generation Now show. I guess they don't have extras, and his shirt got ripped last round.
I think he got a distinction.
And his opponent.
A distinction in home economics. Do they still have home economics?
Yeah. I heard he's good at cooking class.
All right. Sanity is restored.
Oh, here we go.
Now we're back in the elite class of PWA. And here is the lecturer himself, the 21st century success story,
Super Bowl, baby.
Matty Wahlberg.
Tom Brady. When I need a win, I win.
Someone really should tell him Tom Brady doesn't play for that team anymore.
It's in the Buccaneers now, correct?
No, you know what? No one tell him.
Hailing
Wahlberg.
from Summer Bay, the 21st century success story, Matty Wahlberg.
Matty Wahlberg, Chris, a lot has been talked about him in this tournament. We know he can win big tournaments just like Coliseum. He's got to be a huge threat heading into the season finale. But he needs a win here badly.
It's not badly, Rose. He just needs a win because if he doesn't get it, he's gone.
Listen, he needs it badly.
If he wins, he joins Troy and Rogers on 8 points, 1 point shy of Lyrebird Lucci, setting up a cataclysmic final round in Block B in our season finale.
It's going to be massive. If Wahlberg gets a win here, you've got 4 people contending
I'd also like to issue an apology. That's the second time I've used the word cataclysmic during this episode.
Strong words, Chris. Oh, the circle game. He's caught him early. Wahlberg knows the rules. A free shot for Jimmy. The thing about Jimmy Townsend is, even though, like you said, he has graduated school, he's still holding on to a lot of his schoolboy ways. It seems to be the divide between him and Preston right now.
Well, it's what he knows, Rose, and a lot of people often say that school days were the best days of their lives.
Yeah. But what I've noticed about Jimmy in this tournament is that a lot of people in PWA have figured out his tricks. I feel like a lot of people know how to reverse the circle game now. There's a noogie.
Yeah. They've got
Look at that, reversed into blows. This is what I'm talking about. I feel like, the schoolboy's a whole different thing. No one kicks out of the schoolboy.
Sure. But, some of the other weapons in the arsenal, most people are wearing nipple guards now.
Yep. Well, except for Wahlberg.
Except for Wahlberg, didn't get the memo.
Ow, that hurts. He's got massive nipples. Do you know this? Oh, there's the chop by Wahlberg.
By the way, I hope your school days were the best days of your life because you've got a pretty miserable existence right now.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I hated every minute of school. I despised it. I've never been happier than I am right now, which says a lot about me. You know why? Because guys that look like Wahlberg would beat me up every day. That's why.
With good reason.
And look at this. He's really incensed Jimmy here. Making fun of his schoolboy ways has kind of sent Jimmy wild here. He won't stop. Oh, look at that. He's caught him, though. Rolls through, and Wahlberg's a little surprised.
Oh, he likes it.
Yeah, that's what he wants. Take this a bit more seriously.
Well, he wants this sort of enthusiasm, energy, and application from members of Generation Now, Rose. It's almost a bit of master and pupil going on here.
It does. I feel like he's trying to maybe teach Jimmy a lesson here about taking this stuff a little bit more seriously. You've got to grow up at some point. And Wahlberg, so confident, so comfortable in these tournaments, but I'm surprised that he's only on 6 points. It says a lot about how good Wahlberg is, that I'm surprised about having 6 points in a tournament where he's faced people like Matt Rogers in huge blowout matches.
I have to say, there might have been a bit of shampoo and conditioner in Jimmy's Christmas stocking because that mane is looking lustrous.
Silky smooth.
Really good.
Is. Maybe he's born with it. Here's a pin by Matty. Kick out of 2 by Jimmy Townsend. As Wahlberg has been the leading voice in Generation Now all the way through the back end of 2020. It's the last time I'm going to bring up that year. Wahlberg telling Jimmy to fight here. Get back on your feet and throw the punches.
I have a unique description of 2020 for you, Rose.
Yeah, go on.
Unprecedented.
Unhinged. As Wahlberg's got Jimmy in a precarious spot here. Oh, is this a bit of Moretti?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, he's so bad at it. Oh, and Moretti's in the crowd. In the crowd applauding such creative offense.
They are aching to get their hands on each other, Rose, in a ring legitimately.
Well, Wahlberg wants his hands on Mick Moretti. Here's a pin, a kick out of 2 by Jimmy. Wahlberg wants his hands on Moretti. Moretti seems quite content and making Wahlberg work for it.
Let's not forget that Jimmy Townsend beat Jessica Troy last up, Rose, which was a surprise victory.
Yeah, it was.
And I think it created mixed emotions in Jimmy as well.
But this goes back to what Bonza was saying about... This goes back to what Bonza was saying about these Generation Now people complaining that they haven't been given anything. Matty Wahlberg, the Coliseum champion, complains he's not given enough. As Jimmy Townsend's trying to take control of Wahlberg here. Because we also remember Matt Wahlberg getting a win over Jessica Troy, if I remember it correctly. Other way around, Jessica Troy, excuse me.
Yet again, you don't remember it correctly, Rose.
All right, don't be mean. I'm fragile after Christmas, okay?
Yeah.
Again, here comes the jaw-jacking from Wahlberg. Schoolboy games aren't going to work forever. That's right, I'm getting flashbacks to that match now with Jessica Troy. What a barnstormer.
It's turning into a bit of a beatdown here, Rose, as Wahlberg lecturing with his fists.
An argument could be made. An argument could be made as the wrestler merch 5-minute warning rings out.
that Wahlberg needs to stop focusing on other things like his contemporaries and focus on his own victories, and he'd have more points. I mean, who decided he's the leader?
You did, from what I can tell.
No, I didn't.
It seems like a democracy. There's very strong voices in Generation Now, and they're all heard. Be they Kingsley, Tough Stuff Ricky South, Sam Osborne.
Look at this. Wahlberg asked for this. He said, show your heart. And this is what Jimmy Townsend is doing right here. Showing his heart. The guy has so much heart. He just needs to figure out where he stands in the ring. That was a hip toss neck breaker there by Jimmy Townsend. Very creative. Back to the nipples. Oh my God! A German nippleplex? I don't know what to call that. Into the butterfly suplex. Jimmy Townsend is on a roll here, Chris. Wahlberg's in trouble with the pin. And as we see, Jimmy Townsend has had some crazy victories in this tournament, beating Jack J. Bonza. If he can take out Bonza, he can take out Wahlberg. Oh, and there's the kick by Wahlberg that just stops that momentum. I stand corrected. Cameraman Ben there, very handsome locks as well on the outside, getting the great angles. Here's a pin. Maybe Jimmy and Ben share the Maybelline. He says game time. I think he's going for the posterizer. Oh, Jimmy was through into the scoreboard. It's over. Oh, he goes into the triangle choke. Oh, that is so smart by Wahlberg to quickly reverse that into a triangle choke. He knows no one kicks out of the scoreboard, and Jimmy almost had him right there. Here come the elbows. Jimmy Townsend is in a world of trouble now, as Wahlberg can just wrench back on this. Use gravity to choke the air out of Jimmy Townsend. He's waning as referee Xander checks, and that's it. Townsend is out.
He's the master innovator, Matty Wahlberg. He felt the schoolboy when locked in. He just reversed it into the triangle choke. He gets the 2 points he desires. He gets the 2 points he wanted. He got the 2 points he needed, Rose. Wahlberg remains alive in Block B.
As he looks over, Moretti sitting next to Bonza, his opponent in the season finale. The nations are there to watch. And Bonza singling the Napalm Thunder Driver there like he's going to do that to Wahlberg next week and pull him out of this tournament. Wahlberg picks up Jimmy Townsend after that lesson.
Warm applause from his Generation Now teammates.
Jimmy Townsend, another valiant effort for him, but taking a bit of punishment there. 4 competitors at the top of this tournament that could win, and this is a huge one. Jack J. Bonza against Matty Wahlberg. If Matty Wahlberg can win this match, he could win Block B. Moretti v. Wahlberg at the end of Premiership. Huge opportunity.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
I can't believe I forgot that Fudge lost to Lucci. The streak is dead already. I'm so sad.
It's what your therapist has been working with you to try and actually get to the memories, not just seeing it all as candy-coloured and unicorns and all that sort of deal.
I think Big Fudge is rubbing off on me. I've got the memory of a goldfish now.
That's right.
As Jack J. Bonza enters for the final time in the Premiership, sitting on 5 points. He'd like to make it 7. An honourable score at the end of this, as he looks over what he considers the filth of Generation Now.
That face just gets more and more furious with every
Hailing
entrance.
from the Red Nation, he is the commander of the Red Nation Army Corps, Jack J. Bonza!
I think he called Generation Now brats at one point. But you're right, every round he looks grumpier. I don't know how he's physically able to do it.
And introducing his opponent.
So this is an interesting dynamic in this match for your boy, Chris, because he's going to have to not just go up against Bonza. He has got Moretti ringside, and Bonza will do everything he takes to get the nations safely in the... Oh, here we go. He looks like Robbie Williams from Let Me Entertain You. Wow.
Is he in a Kingsley shirt, Rose?
Is he in a Kingsley shirt? This is massive disrespect here by Wahlberg.
Gosh.
I like the Bulls jacket.
Now Wahlberg.
Hailing from Summer Bay.
Bold move.
The 21st century success story, Matty Wahlberg.
He's wearing the Moretti face paint. He's channeling Moretti.
He wears it very well, I think.
I don't know if you realise you've compiled it. He loves beating the shit out of me. You just made it worse, Mixer.
I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
Well, lines and catchphrases aren't going to get you very far when Bonza clobbers your face.
No, but they're good to put on T-shirts.
I'm going to say it. This is an early time to gloat. He has got to get through a monster in Jack J. Bonza to get to this final.
Ring the bell.
Now, Chris, I'm getting word that what was yelled from ringside by Moretti was that Bonza likes beating up Moretti. So the fact that he's dressed like Moretti is probably going to make it even easier for Bonza to beat the crap out of Wahlberg, right?
You're taking me back to the 2018 Coliseum, right?
That's true. I will admit he looks like a backup bass player for the Misfits. It just doesn't work for me. I'm not digging the face paint.
I saw the Misfits once. It was an all-ages show. It didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. Did one of them start spouting off catchphrases in the middle of the concert, or?
Now, of course,
it could have been Wahlberg.
If you think this through, if Jessica Troy wins here, it becomes a coming-out party for the nations, the PWA Premiership Final. So if Bonza needed any more motivation. That's got to add to the mix here about defeating Wahlberg.
That's a great point. If Jessica Troy makes it through this block, you have an all-nations final. And like we've seen from a lot of the PWA faithful, they are gagging for this Wahlberg-Moretti final if they can have it. Wahlberg laid down the challenge in the very first round of this tournament that if Moretti wants to face him, he's going to have to go through Block B, which is not an easy challenge.
Well, I think you're correct, Rose, and I know you're not correct very often, but I think that what you're saying there is the people want Moretti versus Wahlberg, and there's one thing I know about Jack J. Bonza, he never gives the people what they want.
No, he never does. I mean, this is a challenge. A lot of competitors have tough hills to climb at the end of this tournament, but this is a real challenge against Jack J. Bonza. I mean, we saw him go up against Full Force Matt Rogers, who's still yet to compete tonight, in a huge match. I just can't get over the face paint.
No, I just think it's a bid. Oh, sorry, you mean on Wahlberg. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, the kip up by Wahlberg. He knows what this takes. We've seen these two compete before in PWA. Athleticism by Wahlberg. Bonza. And like that Smiley, the ring general, exits the ring, gets a bit of oxygen back in the lungs. We're only 2 minutes gone here. Wahlberg again with that athleticism out on the apron. Bonza trying to cop the legs. Nice back kick there by Wahlberg, getting the space. Look out. Ooh, cannonball straight into Bonza off the apron there. I think he said, hey, shouting out to Carter there. Carter Deems. He's his boy in the babes. Giving him a shout out. If you want to give a shout out, hashtag PWA Premiership on Twitter. Get involved in the conversation. This is the season finale. My goodness, he has sent Bonza into Moretti. Now, of course, he's got to pose.
Talk about worlds collide, nations collide there out in the cheap seats, Rose.
Again, I feel like Wahlberg's too distracted by the nations and everyone ringside. I'm telling you, I'm going to have straight up nightmares about Wahlberg in that face paint. Straight up nightmares.
Now Wahlberg's gesture to Kingsley.
We've seen this before from Wahlberg. He'll usually sit someone else in the other chair that he can fly over as he resets the count here. But he's put Kingsley in that chair. Kingsley's face to face with Uncle Jack. Look out, Wahlberg! Oh my God, Bonza's caught him! Oh Jesus! He's just sent Wahlberg into all of Generation Now on the outside. That was huge. Ouch! Look at the face on Bonza, Chris.
The distaste he has for Generation Now, Rose.
He hates them.
He really does.
He doesn't like change.
It's vituperative, if I can say that.
He's not a fan. Like me in exercise, not a fan.
Hope Generation Now didn't have to pay for those tickets. Backbreaker there from
I think if you put your body through this for
Bonza.
7 rounds, I think you're allowed to sit ringside for a match. Here's the pin. A kick out at 2 by Matt Moretti. I'm going to call him. And once again, Bonza goes to work on him on the ground. Referee Nick checking. Both competitors fine with referee Nick refereeing their match here, Chris. I think he's done a fantastic job in this tournament. I don't know why people are against Nick.
Well, I'm wearing a Nick t-shirt, Rose, out of respect. I mean, he has a terrifically difficult job to do. He and Xander have had their hands full on all occasions in many and multiple ways, and they've kept this tournament humming.
That's huge, catching him into the German suplex. But keeping it there for the pin, that was huge.
Lovely bridge there from Bonza, but Rose, you claim to know something about Mick Moretti. I mean, I imagine he wants Wahlberg, doesn't he? Surely.
Yeah, I think he's happy to fight Wahlberg, but he doesn't like, just like how Bonza feels as the rest of the match. 5-minute warning rings out again. I think Moretti wants Wahlberg to earn it. I think that's the whole conversation here, is that just because you're Generation Now, you can't just scream, I want this, I want that. If you want to face Moretti, you're going to have to get through this block. Moretti's done it. Wahlberg should be able to as well. And if he doesn't, if he goes down to Bonza here, that is no one's fault but Matt's.
You might recall from the previous round, Rose, Wahlberg says he's never defeated a nation. Well, in the next 4 minutes, he could change the trajectory of his career by defeating Jack J. Bonza and keeping himself alive in Block B of the PWA Premiership.
Wahlberg, the athleticism to be able to reverse that roll through into the clothesline. A lot of controversial things about Matty Wahlberg, but one thing I will not deny is that he is an absolute world-class athlete and a huge asset to PWA. But I don't like his attitude or his face paint. But he is in control again. We've seen this from Wahlberg! That could be all she wrote. Wahlberg's in control. There's the pin! And ooh, that was almost the top of Block B for Wahlberg. Wahlberg sucking in the oxygen here.
You haven't given me shit. Hey? Yep, no!
Claiming nothing's been given to him, nothing's been handed.
Ask off of this. Hey? Hey? Yep, no!
Not gonna lie, everyone in PWA does work hard for their opportunities. Wahlberg is just the same as everyone else. I think Bonza's argument is everyone works for it. Why do you feel special because you worked for it? Everyone has worked for it. And you got to remember, people in Bonza's generation worked for it for very little payback, very little in return. Oh, he went for the posterizer there, but Bonza caught him in the ankle lock. Beautiful by Bonza, and Wahlberg is in a bit of trouble. He might have the face paint on, but you can see the pain on his face. He sends Bonza into the turnbuckle there, getting the space. Bonza once again reversing it. Both men have taken blows to that turnbuckle now. He's dropped it, he's rolled through. He might be trying to hit the Napalm Thunder Driver here. Oh, into the triangle choke. Can he lock it in? Can Wahlberg lock it in? He's got it. The triangle choke is on. In the middle of the ring, Bonza's in trouble. Oh, this is smart by Bonza. Technical, turning it into a pin. That is just how Jessica Troy won her match in this tournament against Wahlberg's submission. Smart by Bonza. Fellow Nation members giving each other tips here on how to scout Wahlberg. Oh my goodness, that chop.
Less than 2 minutes to go, Rose.
That's right, Chris. With less than 2 minutes in this match, time has flown by. In this match, another main event anywhere in this country, right here. Wahlberg v Bonza. As they're in a dangerous position up the top, Wahlberg gets a blow on Bonza, knocks him off the Kobe off the top. Oh, Bonza catches it in a pin. A kick out at 1.5 minutes left as both men collide in the middle of the ring. Another clothesline for both. Wahlberg blocks the third. The elbow by Bonza. This is back and forth. This is getting really heavy. The discus lariat, and Wahlberg is down. Yeah. Oh, a nice roll through by Wahlberg. A minute left. He's got the pin. That was almost the 2 points and the B block. Napalm Thunder Driver attempt again by Bonza. 1 minute left. The power bomb as the 1 minute warning hits. Wahlberg could live with a draw.
This is it, Rose.
but he'd want the 2. Bonza wants to steal it away from him. Here's the Napalm Thunder Driver again. Reverse the posterizer by Wahlberg, the posterizer. If he gets a pin here, this is a victory. 1, 2, 3, no! Bonza kicks out with 30 seconds left. Bonza kicks out. Wahlberg saying, I'm going to kill him. He's in the top rope. Now, Kingsley.
What's she doing, Rose?
She's trying to protect Uncle Jack, I think.
Surely not.
Wahlberg's come from the outside again, but Bonza has caught him. Napalm Thunder Driver. Oh, no. Wahlberg's in big trouble. This is the pin. 1, 2, 3. It's over.
Your winner of this contest, Jack J. Bonza!
It's over. With 5 seconds left, Wahlberg is knocked out of contention for the PWA Premiership.
Well, there's an old expression, Rose, blood is thicker than factions, and I think we've seen a prime example of it there with Kingsley getting involved to pretty much assist her Uncle Jack, as the Generation Now members seem to be insisting.
Seems like Kingsley got involved there, saying anything but that. She didn't want to see Uncle Jack get hurt. And because of that, it has cost Wahlberg his premiership.
The following contest is the Generation Now Open Challenge. Introducing first.
Music to my ears, Andrew Rose.
Right, now you're excited, are ya? Now you're excited, your boy's back. Wearing the bananas shirt, wearing the challenge. And there is tough stuff Ricky South behind him. This is such a unique tag team, but 2 of the absolute best in this business.
Matty Wahlberg, hashtag PWA on Fight, had gone on wearing the greatest athlete of all time jersey. And it refers, of course, to Johnny Bananas.
From Summer Bay, Sydney, the 21st century success story, Matty Wahlberg. His tag team partner, hailing from Oxford Street, Sydney, tough stuff, Ricky South, Generation Now.
Both haven't gotten what they wanted recently. They're going to tag up together tonight on an open challenge. Who will answer the challenge?
It's an open Australian challenge, Rosen. Wahlberg got the music there over South, I noticed.
Well, Wahlberg gets his way. He's a showman.
He's our showman.
And introducing their opponent.
Who's it going to be?
There's been an answer to the open Australian challenge.
Who's it going to be? Oh, it's tense.
Running too fast, running too fast, running fucking slow.
Oh my God! Oh my God! It's Aussie Open! Aussie Open have answered the Open Challenge! Holy shit! Kyle Fletcher! Mark Davis! They have wrestled all over the world!
Of Dunkzilla, Mark Davis, Aussie Arrow, Kyle Fletcher, Aussie Open!
This team has wrestled in Japan, Germany, Spain, Ireland, France, UK, Canada, and the USA. They're 2-time Progress champs, 2-time WSW champs, 2-time Attack, and 3-time Defiant champions. This is how you enter an open challenge, Chris. Wow. Wow. Mark Davis is back from the torn ACL, the torn MCL, and the meniscus. This is him back in a ring, and the internet just exploded.
You listed the nations that this incredible tag team has wrestled in, Rose.
Oh, Wahlberg saying this is our house now. You left.
Just clarifying.
Wahlberg.
He loves to claim his territory. But like Keanu just said on Twitter, Aussie Open are here.
Well, you listed all those nations they wrestled in, Rose. One of the nations you didn't mention was Australia. This is the Australian debut.
This is the Australian debut of Aussie Open. It's hard to believe they are that good. They've wrestled all over the world. And Kyle Fletcher is not going to have any of Wahlberg's games. We remember the #1 contendership just a month ago between Kyle Fletcher and Tough Stuff Ricky South as well. The question continues, where is Ugg? Will Tough Stuff get his shot? And Wahlberg must be furious after getting knocked out of the premiership. These two men have a lot to prove here tonight. But, oh my God, Aussie Open.
It's incredible.
Are currently standing in a PWA ring.
My breath has been taken away, Rose.
I mean, I think the internet just exploded.
The Aussie Arrow, Kyle Fletcher, one of the benefits for Australia of the pandemic, and there haven't been many, was the fact that Kyle Fletcher has been on these shores and has been able to perform within the squared circle here at PWA, and teaming up with Mark Davis's Aussie Open. Oh my goodness.
Mark Davis did say on Twitter earlier he was going to give an update on his injury today. I don't think anyone expected the update to be in a match with Wahlberg and Tough Stuff. As Fletcher and Wahlberg now go back and forth in the middle of this ring. Ooh, the armbar by Fletcher. Fletcher is such an incredible athlete. Him and Charlie Evans, two people we're so proud to have in PWA during this time. Such a blessing. And now Mark Davis. Mark Davis is in a ring, in a PWA ring. This is great stuff here. Wahlberg went for the triangle choke there. Fletcher turning it into a pin. That is world-class stuff. Wahlberg over the top, rolling through. Now Fletcher over the top and rolls through. These two are amazing. Fletcher scoops up Wahlberg. Wahlberg over the back, underneath the arm now. On the top, look at the athleticism of Wahlberg to the top rope and off again. He's caught him. And Wahlberg wins that exchange with the elbow. And here's the pin. Fletcher kicks out at 2 as this match continues.
We mentioned in what great condition a number of the PWA athletes have maintained, Rose. Wahlberg's upper arms look absolutely magnificent.
Oh, okay, yeah, just Wahlberg's, right? Not Tough Stuff. Look how glorious Tough Stuff looks.
Oh, I'm a South guy. He looks great.
Oh, I think Tough Stuff wants the big boy, he says. He wants Mark Davis. Will Mark Davis answer the challenge? I can't imagine he would shy away from that. He has waited a long time. Like we said, from a torn ACL, MCL, and meniscus, Mark Davis has returned here in a PWA ring.
I'm just glad his PCL survived the injury.
Yeah, but I tell you what, the backstage right now would be buzzing about the fact that Aussie Open are not only back, but in PWA. We have such a depth of tag team talent.
Unsurprisingly, the crowd getting behind Ricky South. Mark Davis impressed, but let's not forget, Mark Davis, a former PWA heavyweight champion, Rose.
That's a great point.
This is not foreign territory for him.
That's a great point. Mark Davis once held the title, and as we know, Tough Stuff Ricky South right now is the #1 contender for the PWA championship, which is held by Caveman Ugg, wherever the hell he is.
Yeah, come on, Ugg.
But this is a great litany tester for Tough Stuff going into a championship match to go up against Mark Davis. Mark Davis, look at that. Oh, the strength, the big boys collide in the middle of a PWA ring. Oh my God! No one wanting to back down, both men taking it. Davis with the kick and now the headlock. Tough Stuff putting him, and Davis wins the strength exchange, knocking down Ricky South. Oh, South underneath the chop there as they both stop. Oh, Davis boot to the face. Ricky South was not ready for that. The athleticism of Mark Davis as Kyle Fletcher comes back in the ring. Chris, how good has Kyle Fletcher been in PWA?
Absolutely superb, Rose. And I think the report or update on Mark Davis's knee is it's good.
Oh my God! Ricky South almost hit the roof there as Fletcher kicks him in the face, and Davis lands on top of him. Aussie Open look amazing. A kick out of 2 there by Ricky South.
And a little bit of a jeer there from Kyle Fletcher at Wahlberg. I tell you what, at least we've got an Aussie Open with fans here, Rose, as opposed to the tennis down south.
Yes.
Where I believe Caveman Ugg put the lockdown is to stop him coming up to defend his belt. He's that type of guy.
Look at this teamwork by Generation now. Wahlberg and Ricky South working together. Here's a pin by Wahlberg. A kick out at 2 by Kyle Fletcher. It's going to take more than that. Yeah, but like you said, Chris, this is the only Aussie Open with fans right now. As Wahlberg, what a story Wahlberg's had this year. His entire mission in the premiership. Wow, that boot. by Fletcher, and Davis takes out Ricky South. Aussie Open have not missed a beat. I still can't believe my eyes. I cannot believe they're together in a PWA ring. Anything can happen at Black Label, and it certainly has so far tonight. Oh, Ricky South and Wahlberg were both just dropped across the apron.
That's tag team action right there, Rose.
Synchronized violence, I like to call. Here's a pin by Fletcher on Wahlberg. Wahlberg kicks out at 2. Referee Nick working hard there in the green and black.
Plenty to do. For those of you new on Fight TV, Rose, we should point out PWA tag team wrestled according to Lucha rules.
That is right. Great point, Chris. We are Lucha rules here. If the legal man exits the ring and hits the outside with feet touching the floor, that counts as a tag. So people, the legal person can always be in the ring if the other competitor leaves the ring. That's great. Thank you for reminding me that. I'm so caught up in the emotion of tonight.
Referee Nick, you can see they're engaged with Tough Stuff with some sort of discussion as Davis and Wahlberg square off.
Yeah, Wahlberg and Davis. This is an interesting matchup. Wahlberg, a striker, MMA background. Davis, just a massive size of a man. And Wahlberg just took the chop of his life.
Davis would be intrigued by Wahlberg. Davis, 15 years in the game almost, Rose. Wahlberg, a comparative newcomer when you do the math. And I wonder what he thinks about Wahlberg, who certainly talks a good game and I believe delivers a good game.
Well, yeah, I mean, Mark Davis, experience. Look at these chops. Oh, Wahlberg is dead. And now he's calling South into the ring. No, but Wahlberg is still in the ring. He's still the legal man. Referee Nick doing the right job here, but that gives Aussie Opening the opening. Incredible.
Yeah, he's trapped in the corner there, Rose, isolated. So far away from South.
Can you believe it? Mark Davis and Matt Wahlberg are currently face-to-face in the ring. Oh! As Wahlberg back to his feet, he wants more.
And I think I was originally going to go to the ballet tonight.
One more for Wahlberg. This time into the corner. Wow, Mark Davis has no problem hurting you quick. And we know what Cole Fletcher can do, the striking. Their full pace kick to the head there. And then some chops for good measure. But Wahlberg, he was on his mission for the premiership, trying to get his hands on Moretti. And it was ruined for him in the last round. He needs to find his grounding, find his new motivation. Because the premiership ain't it for him. Fletcher goading him to stand up and fight. I think this is a good tactic against Wahlberg.
I was going to say, it's a very deliberate tactic by Fletcher. People often are out-talked by Wahlberg, and they're intimidated.
Yeah.
But he's giving back what Wahlberg gives to other people, and it's paying dividends. Fletcher, a cerebral wrestler in my view.
100%, Chris. And this is why Aussie Open are one of the best tag teams in the world. They scout their opponents. They know Wahlberg's weakness. Oh, he's being goaded, but like that, Wahlberg's strength is to explode out of nowhere and kick you in the face.
Fletcher's so dazed he can't even fall over.
Fletcher is trying to regain his consciousness here. He's trying to figure out where his corner is, and he sees the hand of Davis, and Wahlberg gets the tag on Tough Stuff. Ricky South explodes out of the corner, takes out Davis. He's now blow for blow with Fletcher. The reversal by Ricky. Oh, the knee to the midsection. Ricky South is flying. This is why he's the #1 contender. Mark Davis shuts it down there when Ricky wasn't ready. A big boot to the guts takes the wind out of him. Ricky South! Oh yes, how do you not love this man? How do you not love our #1 contender? Tough Stuff, Ricky South. Says this is Jed Now's house as he goes to pick up Fletcher. Wow, look at that suplex, the form on Ricky! And a kick out just before the 3 by Fletcher.
He's referring to Generation Now, a faction of wrestlers that's emerging in PWA as we speak, Rose.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, when South is in his full pomp, he's your hero, he's my hero, he's everybody's hero.
That's 100% right, and that's a great point. Our new friends joining us on Fight TV might not know about the history of the younger guard in PWA forming a movement called Generation Now, where they feel it's their house now, fighting against the old guard, which I would say Aussie Open fit into. Oh, look at this by Fletcher. Oh my God! Oh my God! Shades of last month as Fletcher spikes Ricky South. The crowd goes silent. That was violent.
Fletcher had unfinished business from last month's match, Rose. I think he's finished some of it right there. Here goes Davis with a flying elbow into South's head. Followed up by a boot there from Fletcher.
That's it, and that's 100% right. Aussie Open are a formidable team. Back in comes Fletcher, sending Wahlberg out, trying to get that space, allow Mark Davis time to capitalize on Ricky inside the ring. I think Fletcher just punched a tooth out of Wahlberg's face, or was it the other way around? Hard to see, so much going on here. Oh my goodness, forearm by Ricky South. The last time we were here, Ricky South hit a chop on Lucci that was heard around the world. Wahlberg once again expelling a lot of energy, getting those aggression out. He's very vocal, wears his heart on his sleeve. But a competitor we love in PWA as the knees come running in on Mark Davis.
We don't stop! We never stop!
Wahlberg is confident, screaming himself, almost willing himself on. He screams game time. Is he going to go for the posterizer? He does, but Davis ducks under. Davis now catching Wahlberg, very precarious. Oh my God! As he boots South out, this is bad trouble for Jen now. Aussie Open have the control, and Mark Davis has a downed Wahlberg in the middle of the ring.
It's a genuine privilege to see Davis go about his work, Rose.
Look at that!
He's a clinician, a technician, and he's expert at what he does. I'm full of admiration for Mark Davis.
Oh, into the triangle though, the great reversal there by Wahlberg. The strength of Davis to pick Wahlberg up, but Wahlberg changing it into the triangle. Now Ricky South has catch Fletcher. It's a double submission. Aussie Open are in big trouble in the middle of the ring. Generation Now could get a huge win. Who's going to tap? Ricky South is chopping Fletcher while he's got him in a submission. Referee Nick now checking on the arm of Mark Davis. Mark Davis could be out cold. That's two now, one more and this is over. Oh, and Mark Davis just holds onto his arm before it hits the ground. Wahlberg is throwing strikes. Look at the strength of Davis, picking up Wahlberg in a triangle choke. That is insane.
There's trouble.
Oh, Fletcher has lawn darted South into Wahlberg. This is why Aussie Open are talked about all over the world. Innovative offense. I don't think I've ever seen that, Chris. He has just lawn darted one of his opponents into the side of Wahlberg's head, and there are competitors all over this ring. Bodies strewn everywhere.
We just got a little bit of movement out of Wahlberg there because he was prone for several seconds. South was dragging Wahlberg back to the corner, administers a tag. Not that Wahlberg knew anything about it.
I think South just tagged in an unconscious Wahlberg who was just dragged to his corner, and now it's Davis and South. The two big boys remain in the ring, and I have a bad feeling about this. Davis gets dropped. He loses all feeling in his legs the moment that chop hits.
This is huge for Ricky South because Davis has had what South wants, and that's the PWA heavyweight belt race.
Oh, Jesus. You're 100% right. Right now, Ricky South represents what he wants. And sorry, Mark Davis represents what Ricky wants. That belt, a block by Davis, and the return chop. And Ricky South was just slapped into another dimension. Look at this guy, man. Mark Davis is huge, and he's scary. Ricky South back to his feet. How are these two men doing this to each other? Chop after chop after chop. Oh my God, this is what Black Label's about. This is why Ricky South is our #1 contender. Oh my God. Mark Davis just punched him clear to the jaw. The double block by South, that was beautiful. Cannot take the big man off his feet though. It's gonna take another lariat, I think. Oh, and a response shot by Davis. This is crazy. Now a response by South. Oh, a huge boot by Davis. South rebounds with the lariat. Wow!
This crowd just entranced by that action, Rose.
Here's
That's
the pin.
extraordinary.
2, 3. No, a kick out by Mark Davis. How does he survive that? South is screaming for Wahlberg. He needs his tag team partner. He's done the damage on Davis. Davis still kicking out. Here goes Wahlberg! Oh my God, out of nowhere! Wow, Wahlberg! Just flew to the outside. Here's the pin! Oh, and just a kick out by Davis! Wahlberg just risked life and limb. Wahlberg almost shaking in pain as Ricky South is signifying he wants to finish this here against Aussie Open. How Mark Davis is still on his feet blows my mind. There's the pile driver!
Good night, Irene.
That's got to be it. Here's the pin. And Generation Now have a victory. Oh no! Fletcher was blocked by Wahlberg and Fletcher pushed Wahlberg into the pin.
Absolutely magnificent work from Fletcher there.
That is incredible ring awareness by Fletcher to use his opponent to break the pin.
Davis was gone London to a brick there, Rose.
As the PWA faithful try to will these competitors on, all 4 men are in all sorts. It's South and Fletcher now. Fletcher into the corner. Ricky South reversed out onto the apron. Whoa, huge super kick by Fletcher, and Davis has caught him on the outside. This is bad news! Aussie Open! Toss Ricky South, and then the knee to the head. Davis and Fletcher are in control. Oh, goodness! This has got to be it, Aussie Open! Oh, and Wahlberg breaks it up just before the 3. How good is this match?
All 4 men above and beyond right now, Rose. They're into a different dimension, a different zone, where all the years of training are just washed away as they just go deep into their primal instinct and try and find a victory here. And I can't see a winner right now.
Oh, huge by Fletcher on Wahlberg. Wahlberg in big trouble. Just got slammed by Davis. Davis' whole body weight down on Wahlberg's sternum. There is no air in his lungs right now.
Something here.
Wahlberg is in huge trouble. This is the win for Aussie Open. Oh, and just a kick out.
Look at the astonishment on Fletcher's face. That move surely has won them victory after victory across this great globe of ours. But South and Wahlberg still persist.
Wahlberg used his last ounce of energy there to keep this match going. He cannot have much left. But we have seen people like Ricky South and Wahlberg fight so hard in Coliseum tournaments and the like.
I haven't got much left, and I'm
Look
just
out.
watching.
Oh, the double boots by Fletcher into the head of South. And once again, they've got the space they need. Here's the tag, and they can do some real damage to Wahlberg. Wahlberg barely moving. Here's a clothesline by Fletcher. Davis is now calling for the... Oh, South caught him, though. Ricky South caught Davis. And now Wahlberg. Oh, he's booted South. That was not part of the plan. Wahlberg now gets his boot caught. Oh, Aussie Open flicking the boots back and forth. Fletcher now with the clothesline. This is what they were trying to do before. There's Davis. Wahlberg is in so much trouble. No sign of Ricky South. Wahlberg is all alone.
He's isolated.
And this is Aussie Open doing what Aussie Open does. That's got to be it. 2 and the 3. Aussie Open win on their return. What a match. Run the jewels,
Your
make me
winners
happy.
of this contest, Aussie Open!
Chris, what an incredible return, followed by an incredible match and a massive victory for Fletcher and Davis. Aussie Open are here in PWA.
Fair to say the Australian debut of Aussie Open has gone swimmingly, Rose. A measure of revenge for Kyle Fletcher over Ricky South. Mark Davis, what a privilege to see this man.
Yeah, amazing.
In the factory theatre here this evening at PWA back at Black Label.
Aussie
Fresh
Open.
alive on hashtag PWA on fight.
PWA on fight, FITE on Twitter. Give some love to Aussie Open. They're in PWA and they've just started with a bang. As Ricky South looks over Wahlberg. Gotta love Run the Jewels. My album of last year.